I think so. I think. Let's get the cam up. Are we live? Hey, what's up, Jeremy? What's up, Hurricane Pro? You found all the episodes of Pete and Pete? I mean, that's good to watch, but I think Paramount will definitely hit us for the if we tried to stream it. But it's good. I love finding like full seasons of TV shows. Well, today we're just gonna do a look at a few stories in the BOYT that have been interesting me lately. Take a look at this one. It's kind of interesting. So this account is Trisha Varha, right? Yeah, Jedi Joy. Anytime Jedi Joy is in New York, it's fucking gold, guaranteed. So Trisha Varha, I guess, Vara, Vahjra. What's up, F Wood? What's up, South to West? So her description is, I'm still learning, so please be nice. Mostly I'm here just for something to do and so that I can look back on some fun memories. If anyone out there is watching, I hope you have a nice day. Take care. So she joined in on April 30th, 2020. She has 3 subscribers, okay, 7 videos, and 367 total views. So this channel has not seen a lot of, a lot of people haven't seen it. I watched a couple videos and I was like, okay, we need to watch this on stream. There's only a few of them and only take us about, I don't know, under an hour to get through them all. But let's look at Trisha Varha's complete YouTube history and see what you think.
Is it on? Oh, I can see at the bottom. Hi, everyone.
Hey, Ananje. Oh, me too,
hi.
man.
Let me just get in. Hi, everyone. Welcome.
So this is what originally got my attention, right? She's in I don't know if it's a storage space or what, but she's in with like the water heater and the like HVAC unit. It's kind of I guess if you have like a really busy house, you need a place to sit, but this is kind of what first got my attention.
This is my video. I'm sorry if the sound's not great. I just have to keep it down. But thanks for coming to my video and clicking on it. You just caught me in the middle of lunchtime. I have some mac and cheese for lunch today. That was really good. And I was
Where are her
sitting
cats?
around my house, and I thought my room, and I thought that I would make a video.
BOYT
just
Max
for
and
fun, for something to do, and
Hey,
so that
Daninsky.
you guys, if maybe any of you are eating your mac and cheese by yourself, that maybe you could hang out with me and we could just, maybe you could, we could get to know each other in the comments or something.
And I should say it's been years since this channel's been updated, so we're literally going to see the entire arc of her YouTube career, as far as I know.
But yeah, so I'm just having my lunch right now. So yeah, thanks for joining me. And while I eat, I wanted to do a little review of this book I found, because I thought it would be fun to share with you. I just found this book, and I read it, and I loved it a lot, and so I thought maybe this could be a review, because I want to do review videos. So this book, it's called Big Brave Brother Ben, and the story is by Cara May, and the pictures are by Gus Clark, and I really love the pictures, so I think that Gus Clark did a really good job. So if Gus Clark is listening, he's not listening, but
Gus Clark.
if he is, good job on the pictures, Gus, because the pictures are so good. Look, like this here. That's good. I like this one.
I really don't know what it's about. I watched part of this video, and then I got a video in the algorithm, in my algorithm about it, that's really short and you can't tell anything from it, but it's the last video she ever posted, so I'm hoping that the videos that lead up to it will kind of fill in the gaps a little bit.
Yeah, it's...
What's up? It's me.
evocative.
How's it going, buddy?
Anyway, this book, I read it, and it's really good. So the story for this book is that there's a little girl, and her brother she's so proud of him, and she loves him so much, and she's
What's
talking,
up, Junk? It does feel like analog horror.
Anything, and he spends the whole book describing that he's not scared of anything. You know, like nothing scares him at all, which I like. But yeah, it's a great book. And then it ends because the little girl, she's scared of some
Yeah,
stuff,
it looks like
right?
a new...
But the brother's not scared of anything.
It's still
He's
got the
talking
thing on
about,
it here,
like,
south to west,
if
like
he met
the...
a crocodile,
You know what I
he'd
mean?
The crocodile.
Or is that like a
He'd clean his
insulation
teeth,
thing?
And that's like what you see on the cover there.
Kind of
is
interesting.
him.
I'm trying to see what else is in the
There's
frame.
him cleaning the crocodile's teeth there, and the little girl's in the back. And she's just watching him. She's just watching him do that, and
I don't know, Jeremy.
it's so funny. He's not scared of the dark. He's not scared of
I'm not sure.
any ghosts or
We're learning
skeletons
together.
or witches or any.
I just know how it
anything.
ends.
Yeah, here it lists everything. He's not scared of slides, swings, spiders, rats, bats, tigers, snakes, crocodiles, robbers, monsters, spooks, skeletons, witches, wizards, or even vampires.
Wow.
But then it reaches like the end, right? Because you're thinking like in this book, like he's not scared of anything.
Think this
like,
is
what
staged?
a one-note character, right?
That's what I thought at first. I thought it was an ARG, but like literally nobody ever watched it. There's a total on all the videos combined of like 300 views. So if it was a failed ARG, wouldn't they like do something to... My thinking on the ARG thing is, wouldn't they have done something to try to better promote it? You know what I mean? Would they really just like let it die at 300 total views?
And the little girl's kind of
What's
not
up, Armand?
a big character. She's just kind of there, like talking to her.
I'm not
brother
saying that it
throughout the
isn't
book,
an ARG,
but then it
but
gets
you know
to
what
the
I mean.
end, right? And this is where it like kind of pulls a twist, which I thought was really, really great, and which is why I love this book so much.
Normally on an ARG, you would find more breadcrumbs of people trying to promote it in, you know, indirect ways, if that makes sense.
Is at the
Like
end.
this is she only has 3 subscribers. Like hardly anybody has seen these.
You're gonna love this.
This one's got 41
It's a
views
twist.
5 years
The
ago.
funny thing is, this is what the little girl says. The funny thing is, he's scared of me when all I say is boo. And the last one is hers.
And I should point out, we have many other BOYT stars who are paranoid looking off camera. Savvy Guy, my favorite, Formless Dragon. I mean, Formless Dragon has a reason because Tamargo is looking at her the whole time, so she's like making sure she's doing what he wants her to do, but it wouldn't be unheard of for someone to be paranoid looking off camera all the time.
Scaring her brother. Look, he's terrified.
Or 3, no, it's me. Well, here's the thing, okay? It had 1 subscriber when I found it. I subscribed, and there's been 1 more subscriber since, and I'm like, oh no. I hope it's not whoever, I hope I haven't reopened this case.
Yeah, so that's my review of that book.
Savvy just keeping it on a swivel.
I love the pictures. I love
Agreed,
the story.
Trevor. I think so.
wish
That's what
we
made
got
me think
more
it was an ARG.
character development of the girl, because it's mostly talking about what the brother's scared of or not scared of. But yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you.
Oh, I don't know,
And I
Armand.
hope
I'm
you
still
liked
trying to
it,
figure
and
it
I
out.
hope that
But I was just thinking, like, what if they hadn't monitored this account in forever and all of a sudden it got into my algorithm, so I subscribed and then, like, the kidnapper subscribed. She's keeping an eye out for the sick, evil freaks.
Wherever you are, you're doing okay. And, yeah, thanks for watching my video and listening. I don't know how to end this. It's the first time I've done something like this, so I don't really know how to end it, so I guess I'll just say bye. Bye, thanks for...
Okay, so there's her first video. Here's her second one. Vara Plays. Oh my god, we get a face-off movie review? Oh my god. Yokiro Air. I don't know what that means. Where is the what?
Hola, mi amor, ¿cómo estás? Estoy muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Estoy súper bien. Wow. ¿Y a dónde vas? Yo quiero...
Okay, this is kind of... See, and again, I'm not saying that this isn't whatever, an ARG or stage, but it's very interesting. You don't have to watch any of my dumb stuff if you don't want. It's just something for me to do down here.
A la café. A la café. No. No vas a la café. ¿Por qué? Yo quiero ir. Yo quiero ir.
Is EFD in here? I don't see him.
Café. No. Tú estés aquí. Ahora. Porque yo no quiero. Yo quiero ir. No. Tú no puedes. Sorry guys, I'm just messing around. I'm really enjoying
Something
YouTube
for
so
me
far.
to do down here. All right, so there's her second video. All right, here, I can't wait for this. Movie reviews face off. Let's fucking go.
Okay, it's on. Hi guys, it's me, Vajra, or Trish, whatever you want to call me.
I didn't even see EFD's comment.
And I'm just back.
Oh, he
and
said,
doing
I see him
another
saying
little
he's
video.
ignoring me. I don't see your other
And this
post though.
time, I wanted to do a film review because now that I have
Llewyn Platter.
YouTube, I've been watching a lot of film reviews on YouTube. There's like so many talented people out there. I had no idea. I wish I'd gotten a hold of this thing way earlier. It would have saved me a lot of boredom. But anyway, so I wanted to do my own film review.
Waterball.
And I was thinking like what I could review.
Right here.
And like what I knew.
Lemon Thunder, baby.
And so I thought there was this movie I watched, like a while back, and it's a really good movie. And
Washing
so I thought I'd
machine
review
behind
that
her.
movie, and that movie, it's called Face Off, and it has Nicolas Cage in it, and it also has John Travolta in it.
Put EFD in the back.
And it's such a good movie. It's like maybe one of the best movies I've ever seen. I just love it so much. And so...
EFD is a BOYT star. Nobody puts him in the corner. What interested me about it, that it was like so short. There's only, it's years since she's posted. And I just saw one video come up in my algorithm and I watched and it was kind of weird. So I went back and watched part of the first video and I was like, okay, it's a pretty short run of videos. But it might not make any sense while we're watching it until the end, I guess, maybe.
The movie.
I'm just trying to figure out what
so
it like
funny.
what it is.
And it's like really like it's an action movie.
I don't know if you were in here, but the entire channel only has like 300 views, all the videos combined. So like it's whatever it is, if it's an ARG or it's a student project or whatever, like nobody hardly at all has seen this. And I thought it was kind of interesting.
I don't know when it was made. I don't really know anything like technical about it, I guess, but I'm just gonna like talk through it. About how much I loved it. So what it is,
she's gonna describe
John
Face Off.
Travolta is like
Oh
this
boy.
police officer, right? And Nicolas Cage is like a terrorist. And Nicolas Cage killed, like in the past, Nicolas Cage had shot John Travolta's son.
A spoof and a goof.
Was like crazy about catching.
Well, even if it is, it's like, to me, it's like an interesting like curio from the BOYT, like to have so few views. Like at least we'll have documentation of it in the archive.
And the beginning of the film.
I think it's funny though that there's a video of her describing a movie. Like that's
like years after.
My number one commissioned content from Methadone.
It's like kind of convoluted, but I'll do my best to explain it. Years after that, but like at the beginning of the movie, chronologically in the story, I guess.
Well, it's only one
Nicolas
segment
Cage
of the show.
Plants a bomb.
Then we'll be on to the Heathen.
At like a convention center, I think. So he plants a bomb there, but then he escapes and he's on a plane with his brother, and he ends up, John Travolta, like, he's gonna go get him, and he's like chasing the plane, and there's like the plane and like John Travolta in a vehicle, and he's chasing them, and
like, what's the point of the face-off thing if it's an ARG? Is that part of the...
I'm so sorry about that. I just, I had to turn it off for a second there. Where was I? Yeah, so,
Yeah, the Heathen is great.
Nicolas Cage is in the plane with his...
I figured even if this didn't, like, do much, like, the Heathen will immediately shift things.
brother. And,
There's some wild Gilbert videos.
and John Travolta is, like, chasing them, and they end up, like getting off the plane and getting into this big firefight, with, like, guns and, like, lots of shooting. Sorry.
I don't know about it being, like, I'm trying to think within the framework of the story, no matter what it is, of, like, what could be at the door. I don't think it's a person, right? Because listen to the sounds. It doesn't sound like a person.
They end up getting into this big fight.
I mean, what's the guy
Guns,
doing?
lots
Just
of shooting.
scratching the door?
And, John Travolta ends up...
Can we get this video to John Travolta?
Nicolas Cage ends up getting into a coma because...
You want me to do a movie review like this
jet
down in
engine, like, shoots him or a big
with the
fan,
water heater and the
something,
washing
shoots him into
machines and everything?
a wall or something, and he gets knocked out totally. He's like in a coma. He's like a vegetable. That's what they said in the movie, like a vegetable or something. And John Travolta's like won, but he hasn't really won because the problem is that there's still the bomb that Nicolas Cage planted.
This isn't a review, though. This is describing the movie.
In the beginning of the...
It's just the synopsis.
In the beginning of the story, right? So, they still have to figure out that, or else it's going to go off. It's going to kill a bunch of people.
She's in the Wayward Ho's house.
So John Travolta needs to figure out where the bomb is and how to turn it off. But they can't do that because Nicolas Cage...
Yeah, YouTube made a bunch of my videos 18
brother
plus
is
recently.
like the only other person who'd know about the
Bunch of
bomb.
shorts.
He's in jail in this like crazy like high security jail, right? And Nicolas Cage's brother would only talk about the bomb with Nicolas Cage, right? And so John Travolta, like these doctors come and they're like, John Travolta, like what we can do is we can take Nicolas Cage's face and put it on your face and take...
It took 5 minutes and 24 seconds to get to the face swap on the face-off plot synopsis.
Your face off and put Nicolas Cage's face where your face
Boiler room broad.
And like change your body and your voice and like everything so that you're like identical to Nicolas Cage. So it's like crazy.
I mean, it could be,
right?
Armand.
And John Travolta's like, I don't know if I want to, but then he's like, yeah, I want to.
It really failed.
Because like, I need to figure out where this bomb is, right? And so he doesn't tell like his wife or his family or anything that he's doing this. And he does it, and he goes to the prison, and he's pretending. So now it's Nicolas Cage pretending to be John Travolta, pretending to be Nicolas Cage. And he goes to the prison, and he starts trying to like get the information from his brother.
10 minutes
but
of plot synopsis?
In the prison, trying to get the information from his brother, Nicolas Cage, like real Nicolas Cage, wakes up in the like the lab or like the medical place where they did the procedure. He wakes up and he doesn't have a face and he's all messed up, right? He's all messed
What?
up.
This isn't a review, though.
And he realizes what they've done, and so he gets people to bring the doctor that did that to John Travolta to bring the doctor back, and they do it to him. And so now, but they put John Travolta's face on Nicolas Cage,
Okay.
and so now, it's John Travolta.
Well, I might have a
Nicolas
happy
Cage
ending for you then. It's me.
playing John Travolta. Do you get it? Are you following? Yeah, it's so funny. And so like Nicolas Cage, John Travolta, the terrorist with John Travolta's face, goes to the prison, and he like gets his brother out, and he like gets like the real John Travolta.
Are we even like halfway? Like, are we even like half an hour into Face Off from this synopsis? I feel like all this shit happens toward the beginning.
Like, but who has Nicolas Cage's face locked up because everyone thinks that he's Nicolas Cage, right? But he's not. He's John Travolta. And then Nicolas Cage, wearing John Travolta's face, like, infiltrates John Travolta's family.
I think I would have avoided the looking and just had like a sound every once in a while, but not really overreacted to it, and then just kept it, just make people wonder like why she's in this space as opposed to like overselling it.
And he's doing all this messed up stuff, and John Travolta, who's wearing Nicolas Cage's face, has to get out of the prison because he needs to like catch.
I've seen Face Off many times, and it's still her way of describing it is confusing.
The real the terrorist Nicolas Cage.
And I love movie descriptions.
It ends up in this big crazy firefight at the end. He's like shooting, and also.
It's called Bullet
Nicolas
Ballet,
Cage, the
sweetheart.
terrorist Nicolas Cage, has a
Hope she
son
wasn't really
who's,
get
like, the
kidnapped
same
if I said
age
something like
as
that
John
during the
Travolta's kid
reaction.
was when Nicolas Cage shot his kid, and he like finds that out, and he ends up at the end adopting that kid and like brings him back to the family. Which I mean, I thought was kind
Maybe
of
she has
the kid
COVID.
has no other family or whatever. I don't know. Who are we to judge, right? Who are we to judge? So, at the end, everything's fixed, and Nicolas Cage dies, and John Travolta gets his face back.
What would Ava and
And I
Ruby
really
say
liked
about
the
this
movie,
woman?
and I just wanted to do a movie review for you all, because it was like such a fun movie that I remember watching.
That's it. That's the whole review was, it's a fun movie that I remember watching. Everything else was plot synopsis. That's not a review. I hate that shit.
And I'm sorry I don't have any like cool visuals. Like I watched like a lot of the other reviewers who do like movies on here and stuff, and they have like the movie like on a thing. I don't know how to do any of that.
Don't do that. They'll
Maybe
copyright
one
claim your video anyway.
Maybe one day I'll figure that out. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Her channel is Trisha Varha. VAHJRA.
If anyone did. And thanks. And I hope you have a really great day. Leave a like, leave a comment, tell me how your day's going. I hope it's going good. Yeah. Bye. Bye.
I'll save it for the last
Trish
video.
out.
I'll comment on the last video. Okay, here we go. Now, this is her most popular video. This one has over or at about half the views on the entire channel come from this video.
Oh, there it is. Hey, so it's me, Vajra, or Trisha, whatever. And I saw that on one of my videos I got a comment, which is crazy. I thought I didn't know anyone was watching this, so I got a comment, or Trisha, whatever. Oh, there it is.
Oh, I'm sorry, I just got to hear that again. What's up, Ember?
So it's me, Vajra.
So her channel is Trisha Vajra, but she introduces herself as Vajra. I don't know, is that a cultural thing somewhere to introduce yourself by your last name, or do you think her real name is Vajra, but she made it Trisha maybe to be more, I don't know, accessible.
Or Trisha, whatever. And I saw that on one of my videos, I got a comment, which is crazy. I thought I didn't know anyone was watching this, so I guess there's one person who's watching this. Hi. Oh my god. My hair is like crazy right now. I'm gonna get to wash it soon, I think. I'm gonna tie it up. It looks a little too crazy. I don't want you guys to think that I'm like, I don't care about the way I look or whatever. I want to look nice, you know. That's okay, huh? It'll be fine. I'll clean it all up soon. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so today I wanted to do another little review of something that I found in here, and it's really cool.
I want to do a review of something I found in
one
here.
One of those little Russian ones. And let's give our shit. Oh. That made a loud noise. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah,
Somebody might find that, viewer.
I guess that kind of gives up the it gives up the surprise, huh? It's one of those little dolls that have other little dolls inside of it. Get down a little closer, huh? I just want you to be able to see it.
Girl, you can't be worried about making noises. You're talking the entire time.
It's like one of those little dolls that has other little dolls inside of it. And so we're going to open it up and we're going to see the other little dolls then. Because it's really cute. And I didn't know it was in here. So it's really cool. You see, you just take the top off. There's the bottom.
Well, I think there's some missing, right?
You can see them when they're all like...
It's got to be incomplete to skip that many layers.
There's one there. I'll give you a shot at the end. And the next little one is this super cute like little one here. Oh, there's the camera. Do you see it?
This is her magnum opus. This is what got the views.
Not really. It's fine. But yeah, there's that little one, and then we take that one apart. There's an even smaller one inside. Hold up. I'm gonna add this one to the line. There it is. Beside its.
Okay, here we go. While she's leaned forward, I don't know what this thing here is. We got some storage. Here's a... Is that a coffee maker? What's this brand? Funal coffee maker? Some kind of Fuser coffee maker? Floval coffee maker, and then you got a filing cabinet here. She's hiding from her multiple small children.
She's just like a little baby.
Wow, what a story!
Do you see the little baby?
What's up, Barney? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna find out, but she scares you. Reasonable.
You get it. You get it. And
you get it.
I take that one aside. That one's like a little harder to open. I don't have good nails. Put that one there. Beside its sisters. And that leads us almost to the last one, but not quite. They're getting so tiny.
We're almost to the last one.
When I hit this one, I'm sure it was the last one.
Oh, look at that one.
This one's face. I really want to get out of the way so you can see it properly. Because this one's face is so cute. I'm so frustrated. Gosh, I wish I had a better camera. Come on. Oh, it's got a really cute.
This is me trying to show a potato chip.
It's not showing up well. That's very frustrating. I am so sorry.
Oh, I remember her. Yeah.
Phone camera in here.
She seems pretty.
It's a bit tough, but.
Well, I mean, I guess we don't really know.
Person. I'll line that up beside that one. Maybe you'll get a better shot of it at the end when you can see them all lined up.
Russian. What's the purpose of the Russian nesting dolls? I wonder.
The cutest little thing. It's
what's in the filing cabinet?
Tiny little one. Look how cute this little tiny one is.
I don't want to comment till the last
Yeah,
video. That way, if something
happens,
happens, it'll be Kino.
oh,
It'll
that's
be
such a
part of the
shame,
lore.
But we'll put it right there beside its sister.
So she can close her door, right? So she's not locked in.
Sister. Yeah, they're all laid out there. I'm gonna give you a shot of all of the little ones lined up, and they're super, super cute. So let's just take.
I don't know. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go, guys. Something here. No de gypsy. De gyps.
Can you see them all lined up there? There's the
Panow de gyps, I guess.
big one, and we'll go all the way down the line. Just the tiniest little one.
So, are what, French? There we go. Okay, there's the door. Did you see the door? Okay, so she's got it looks like a water jug of some kind. There's the doorway. It's got a thing hung over the peephole.
So yeah, that was just like my little review of
Oh, it could
those
be Canada, yeah.
dolls. And
I keep
yeah,
forgetting
thanks,
about
have
the
a really great
French
day.
Canadians.
Take care.
Okay, so that's Russian nesting dolls. What an odd video. Okay, we got 3 more videos left. Dinner and dessert. Showing items to the camera.
It's dinner time.
Well, we don't know.
And for dessert, I have pudding. I don't know
31
if it
views.
is.
Oh, here we go.
It's gonna be a surprise.
Sorry I didn't talk much. Feeling a little down recently. Maybe I'll show you some of my art in another video. I hope your day was good. Take care.
Guys, it's probably vanilla.
Hold on, I gotta listen to this.
Surprise. It's probably vanilla. Yet pudding. I don't know the flavor yet, so it's gonna be a surprise.
See, that's kind of interesting. That again, she could just be putting in work, but it's interesting that she's like, I don't know what flavor it is.
It's probably vanilla.
She's terrifying. That's what I was thinking. It was drywall too, like gypsum drywall. But I don't speak French anymore. We got a wait, hold on. What do we got here? A tat or a wire? I think that's a tat, right? On her leg. French Canadian José Lassard. This is George St. Pierre's daughter. That's true, Daninsky. Maybe she's being held by terrorists. Boiler room broad. Where's she looking now? She can't be looking to the door, right? She's sitting in front of it. Might be a loose thread. Yeah, it could have been. You think I'm looking too deeply for symbolism or clues? I mean, it's not great content, but I don't know. It's just fascinating to me. It's like this buried channel. Oh my God, I remember that, Jeremy.
It was good. See, well done.
Was there ever? Hold on a second here. Are we seeing fake cheese? Is this a? Is it? Are we? Are we being tricked here?
It was good.
A strange sound, right? But like, maybe we just can't see it. It doesn't look like there's any cheese left in that bowl. That's interesting.
Well done. Now I get to try the dessert.
It's a psyop. I mean, don't you think there would have been cheese in there? Like, I'm not kidding. Like, don't you think there would be cheese in there? Like, it's there's no way she didn't like lick the inside of it or scoop it out. She just like acted like she was chugging down the last of it or something, and then the inside was like completely clean.
It smells like vanilla. It's vanilla pudding. There's a lot of it.
I couldn't let that go. Exactly. Like, if that's not real, what else is going on?
I hope, if anyone's watching this, I hope they had a really great day.
I was going to say, yeah, it would have to be. Like, I've eaten those before, and they definitely don't come, they're definitely not, like, clean at the end.
I didn't do much today. I've been working on some art. Maybe I'll show you guys a little later in a different video. But I've been trying to keep busy. Yeah, I've just been working pretty much on like art and stuff. I haven't been sleeping too well.
I might have spoken
recently.
too soon. Maybe she'll tornado tongue the bowl too.
And
we're getting there. We're almost there.
Yeah. Like,
this is it. I mean, once we watch these last couple of videos, that's it. Trisha Varha is out of our lives forever. She'll just be forever memorialized in the BOYT.
The concrete has really been keeping me up, but I think tonight I'm just gonna pile on like a bunch of my hoodies. I have like some good big shirts and stuff that I can put on.
Why?
So I won't be so cold. And like there's a water heater down here, which kind of gets a little warm sometimes, so I kind of can move it against that for some warmth too.
Oh my God. I like those pants though. Her whispering is pissing you off. Well, imagine how it makes her captors feel. She's pretty thorough.
It was really good.
They're tie pants. I like them.
Done. Let me just pile up the dishes here so they can take it out.
I've seen the last video. That's the one that came up in my algorithm that made me want to watch the rest of them. So I know how the story ends.
Well, thanks for having dinner and dessert.
Those pants make the booty go clap.
I hope your day is going really well. I hope you have a really nice night. Take care. Bye.
All right, here we go. Only 2 more. Eat lunch with me. Yeah, the last one came up in my algorithm and I clicked on it and I was like, oh my God, I gotta, uh-oh, look at this. We've got an injury. Okay. So is she covering up the tattoo foot? And she's sitting on a deep freeze. Oh no. A deep freeze. Not good. Feed action. What's up, JF? I don't know why her foot's wrapped. I don't know anything about her. Maybe she's a Muay Thai fighter. I have no idea, Ember. Probably like a failed ARG or like a failed attempt to go viral by making, like, you know, is it real or not type of content. But like I said, nobody really watched it. Only got a few hundred views. Man, the deep freeze is creepy. I don't like the deep freeze. Is Varha in the deep freeze now? Are the Russian nesting dolls in the deep freeze now? Eat lunch with me? This is it? I don't know what this is right here. Maybe a handle to a drawer or a door or something. I know. What's in the deep freeze? I want to know. Look at the... Oh, here we go. Okay. So her thing is like really happy. Varha eats lunch. Eat with me. I saved half for next time. So tasty. Ooh, I don't know about that next time, buddy. Yo, yeah, I remember those, Daninsky. This just that like I like how the video doesn't at all match these exclamation marks in the description, you know? Like eat lunch, eat with me, and then she's just like sitting on a deep freeze. Case of the cold ass. Why do you think she's freezing someone? What if she's to be frozen? I'm still thinking about that weird face-off video. You know whose content is kind of similar to this is the Queen of Nontent, Madison Swan, and she was actually like lucid a couple weeks ago, and I actually talked to her, and she didn't remember me. We've talked literally dozens of times over the past 2 years. We've talked a lot on her stream, but she never remembers me because she's always drunk or high. But she did confide in me because we had kind of, well, I haven't watched it a lot on here, but I've watched it a lot and shown it to people that I know in real life. And there is a feeling of like a hostage situation in her videos. And she actually told me that the reason she started streaming everything 24 hours a day is because she had an abusive boyfriend, and she kept the camera on and she stayed in the room with the camera because nothing would happen to her, like if he knew that she was streaming. So that's kind of interesting. I don't think that's what's going on here though, probably. I think this is probably just like a failed ARG viral bait kind of thing. But it's interesting, I think, to watch it once anyway. It's definitely BOYT. I mean, it's one of those deep BOYT cuts. It's not an ultra deep cut, but it's a deep cut. Madison Swan content is so interesting, I think. But literally nothing happens. So it's hard to cover it, really. I mean, I've been covering Madison Swan for 2 years, documenting her, and I think I have one clip ever, and we watched like her maybe once or twice on stream. What do you think about this, though, guys? What do you think about this right here? Can we get Ruby Spacek in here, please? What's going on with it? What's going on with her foot here? Did she show up on somebody's porch with this bruising? I agree 100%, Junk. It is. It's complete nonsense. I'm not sure why I'm so fascinated by it, but maybe it's just like a long game. We need to do like a deep dive into her like early. I think we already did that though. I think I did a deep dive into her origins. No, Madison Swan just wanders around her house doing things. She just films herself constantly, but she hardly ever interacts with the chat. She hardly ever talks, or she'll yell at her TV, or I think she's like a pretty progressive person politically, so she'll like yell at the radio, or she'll yell about something going on in politics, but she hardly ever like directly addresses chat. I mean, you can ask any questions you want to, but like I don't know the answers to any of them. I have no idea what's going on with this chick. His person likes list, what does that mean? Like people that he likes on YouTube? Like I said, Didinsky, when I talked to her the other day when she was sober and like, lucid, she had no idea who I was. I've interacted with her countless times on her birthday, on Christmas. I've talked to her like dozens and dozens of times, but she's like gets so drunk or high, I guess she can't remember. So I have a bunch of clips of me and her meeting for the first time because she doesn't remember me. Do you think it looks like her foot is bruised? I feel like this is a much more believable thing than the Grace's black eye. But girls do bruise. I mean, girls are like bananas. They bruise pretty easy. The things people like, Grace's, Jeremy's, and Ava's. Oh. And Ruby got left out. Madison will be like, "Oh, thank you, Mark. You should come by here. You should you should keep coming back. It's good to have somebody in here." I'm like, "What are you talking about, dude?" Grace likes singing, true. What was that? God damn it. Okay, here we go. I saw this out the window, but I don't know where it is. Okay, so this is very ARG coded, right? We're heading to the end of her content. We've got this one little burst now of I saw this out the window, but I don't know where it is. Oh my gosh. Grace likes feeling sorry for herself. True. We're almost done. We're almost finished. So, devil's advocate here, okay? Let's go along with the kayfabe that this is real, right? It does explain why she would make the video so tediously boring, right? Because with her hoping that whoever wouldn't notice, and I'm not saying that it's real, I'm just saying playing along with kayfabe, it does make sense to make an incredibly long, boring video where nothing happens and then put in 1.2 seconds of what you need people to see. And it's good storytelling because then like we have the last video coming up, so whatever happens in the last video is, punishment for putting that in this video. But then of course they left this video up, which is very telling. This is about as eventful as a Vinny Slugga stream. This is the shit that I watch off a camera, this weird off stream, like weird. At least with Varha or whatever, like at least her content is self-contained. It's like one little thing. It's not sifting through like 18 hours of streams a day like it is with Madison. She's pretty honest though, and says she doesn't understand why anybody would watch. We're almost there. What's going to happen in the last video? We'll have to see. And then we'll find out if Gilbert has colon cancer. Hey, Luke West. All right, here we go. 20 seconds. Let's wrap this up. Here we go.
Hey guys, so we have to be really quiet. I shouldn't be on my phone right now, but I just wanted to say goodnight. And I hope you all had a really great day. I gotta go.
That's it. That's the entire catalog of Trisha Varha. Again, I'm not saying that I think it's real, but I understand why you think it was boring, but I think it's an interesting little self-contained BOYT story. But yeah, that's it. That's Trisha's entire story. 3 subscribers, 7 videos, a few hundred views. But this is the video that I saw first. I saw that one. I thought, okay, let me see how we get to, yeah, 5, last update was 5 years ago. So there you go. I just thought I'm glad that we have it in the BOYTWatch archives. But let's move on to what everybody's really here for, the Gilbert content. All right, we're going to start with Gilbert having fights daily.
Do the karate for him like you did earlier.
3 sets.
Yeah, you remember he did the karate?
For people who don't know what's going on with this, the Heathen, our favorite Texas, I don't know, what would you call him? A non-licensed private investigator. You think it was for a college class? It could have been, yeah. No, Buffalo Beth is the real deal. How do I find these? They come up in my algorithm. Anything that comes up in my algorithm that looks remotely interesting, I'll check it out. And then it just kind of like keeps feeding more weird shit in. But Gilbert Ordonez is a homeless man that the Heathen has been hanging out with, threatening. He says that, also, I talked to the Heathen, and he told me that he cannot mic up Gilbert Ordonez. He would like to, but he can't. But that he has a video of Gilbert Ordonez confessing details. Remember the murder that we've been following with the Heathen? He said that he's got an interview with Gilbert where he gives details about the murder that are like pretty much only the killer or someone who was there would know. He said he's going to post those pretty soon. But Gilbert is I think he spent 21 years in prison. The Heathen thinks he was involved in a murder. He and the Heathen were friends way back in the day. And there's a really interesting, dynamic between the two of them right now.
When you was talking about, the fight you had today, you had another fight today, right?
Yeah. I grabbed the motherfucker by his neck, by the skin of his neck, and went slapping the shit out of that boy, man. People on Broadway, the man jumped out and said, hey, man, let that kid alone, man. I said, that kid swung on me first. So when
He
I
would
let
like
him go,
to ejack
I said,
with
now
it.
get somewhere, boy. Fire! I kicked him in
in
the
the ass.
goddamn ass, bro. But you know what?
You said there was people filming you in that fight, right?
Yes,
Oh,
I-
speaking of Boyd News, I also talked to someone who watched Primetime back in the day, and they said that George was completely self-aware about the show, and that they don't think he ever saw it as anything other than something fun to do. I don't think that it was meant to be that he saw it as the star vehicle that maybe we think he saw it as sometimes, if that makes sense. But it was a very positive take on George.
Me first.
Yeah, but they still get you, like I told you, classy, disorderly. They'll hold you for the 22
No,
hours.
he wants to
And air
ejac
conditioning,
with
20
Luke West.
Yeah, and bologna sandwiches. I was saying they give you sandwiches too.
And a glass of water.
You know what though? Look, at least it's bologna now. Back whenever I was a kid, and they had that county jail over here on 19th Street, and I went to the
donuts every morning.
Hell no, they brought me jelly sandwiches, man. I threw that shit in the goddamn. I said, hell
Every morning
no.
for breakfast,
Hell
you get
no.
a shitload of donuts if you was a trustee like me. Remember when I walked off
God
from the
damn
jail,
it.
they got me for a
I'll be
skate.
right back.
You know, when you was in jail this last time waiting on the chain, there was a guy named Matthew Reardon was talking some shit, looking to fight.
Yeah.
And I never actually met him face to face after he was talking that shit on the phone.
Did you come my way?
Yeah, he went into the jail.
He was in there while you were.
Yeah, I told him
Fight
that.
with me? Probably.
No, but I was thinking about coming and seeing you and telling you, Gilbert, I'm gonna put a little money on your commissary. I want you to take care of this boy. You'd have took good care of him. Yep.
I got a good friend of mine in there.
And Gino
I got
was
my
in there
dog
too.
broken now.
Yeah, Gino was in there too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him too. I'm gonna get that boy.
Wow.
You better hope and pray I never see him.
Why, what are you gonna do to Gino? That's your fucking
He
nephew.
put me out there when we were in lockup.
Oh, he put you out there?
Everybody sees that man right there. That's a sex offender right there. He like them little boys.
Oh, they told him he was a sex offender like a little boy.
That's what he did to me. So
He trying to get you killed in there.
when I came out,
Everybody knows who
goddamn
you
right.
are.
I said, let me tell you something. Whenever you motherfuckers get ready to think you're gonna put your motherfucking hands on this goddamn homosexual, come on with it.
They
Well,
better come hard,
I big old
huh?
wood and whooped his ass. And when they broke us apart, I'm on the ground, right? I'm about to get up. And some goddamn big old young fine ass big booty.
Hey, Cody Turbo, you're here just in time, man. We're only 2 minutes into the first Heathen section.
Wood. Hit me in the
Go
jaw.
ahead.
Boom, and took off
Hit him
running.
in the jaw and took off running.
Oh,
Ain't
shit.
that fucked up?
3 weeks later, I finally got to telling the county
I'm not sure
jail,
what his background
hey, man,
was,
my jaw's
Daninsky.
broke, man. Y'all better come x-ray this
Took
shit.
3
I'm in
weeks?
lockup with a
Ah,
broken
Let me
jaw.
see if I can
3
find the
weeks.
conversation.
3 weeks.
In Galveston County
In
Jail?
Galveston County Jail in lockup.
Wow.
Finally, the lady came with the x-ray machine. They brought me downstairs.
Man, let me
Get
move
my
away. That
X-ray.
cigarette's killing me.
And
Joe,
the
you
la-
come
and the
over the
lady-
camera.
and
You
the
can handle
lady
that
said-
cigarette.
Okay, here's the conversation that I had with the Heathen. I said, "Can we get a mic on Mr. Ordonez, please?" And Heathen says, "Well, that would be nice. I have one conversation with him recorded where he tells me in detail what happened and why Sylvia Salinas was murdered and by whom. Unsolved since Halloween 1989. Most likely will never be prosecuted due to no hard evidence. Hearsay only, but I do have that evidence. I have him telling me on more than one occasion, too, once in detail, that once when he was high and scared, Texas Syndicate was coming because he told me, I'm going to post that one where he was scared in a few days." And I said, "I can't wait, Heathen. This Gilbert content is fantastic." So there's the full thing
And the
on
lady
that.
said, "Have you ever had any broken bones, Mr. Ordonez?" I said, "Yes, ma'am, I have." She said, "Well, you got another one."
Broken jaw, huh?
So they told me, "Going back up to your cell." About 30 minutes later, 2 officers came to Ordonez, "Pack your stuff. Just take a hygiene bag, pack all your other stuff, leave right here."
Here we go.
Where
Okay.
we going? She said, "We're going."
Okay, I don't know who this is, but on YouTube it's oh no, I don't know if this is true or not. Oh my god. Okay, so somebody named Larry Shungite commented 4 days ago, "The show only ended because George ended it. He never got paid a dime for this or anything else he did at the studio. In his defense, well, and this is what he says. He says, "And I wouldn't go out of my way to defend him having known him. He always knew what the show was, and I don't know that he ever aspired to real-life stardom." Okay, that was 4 days ago. I don't know if this is true or not, so take it with a grain of salt. But 2 days ago, he said, "I just got the word that George passed today. I hadn't thought about that guy in decades. Then I found your stream. Now this. Felt like I should say something here. The universe is a crazy place." So I don't know if that's true or not. We'll have to figure it out. But man, that would be, man.
You can't be.
You lucky you still alive, man.
Hey,
Don't-
tell me-
I couldn't keep the impression up though.
Yeah, man,
It's really
man.
hard to do.
That was a while back, though.
Yeah,
All right, I'm gonna look it
Oh,
up.
this
I'm
is
gonna
the
try to
last time
see.
you was out here waiting on the train,
Man, I
yeah.
went to TDC.
I was probably working at you.
Oh man, I can't.
Well, I
Hulk
went to
Hogan and
UTMB, got
Dorinda
my
in the
jaw
no
wired
fucking
up.
way, dude.
But then you got life flighted back here this last stretch,
Yeah,
didn't
I
you?
got this fucking
From the
holiday.
prison.
And they went in there and wound up slapping shit out of this young kid with, I guess it was a crib.
One of the Crips,
Boy, I
huh?
slapped shit out that bitch, put him under the table, and next thing I know, 7 motherfuckers was kicking my ass.
Black ones, right?
Yes, they was.
Oh
7
no.
blacks.
7
Beat you
young
up
blacks.
so
Oh no. I don't know if this is true or not, but it does. A week ago, Chicopee High School classmate passed away. Hang on. I can't find this story though. I mean, I've got that a week ago. I can't get to it. It's a Facebook story. But it says Chicopee High School classmate passed away 1 week ago. Now, George's dad died, it looks like, in 2013. So, unfortunately, it looks like maybe we might have lost Dorinda.
bad
Beat me up so bad they had to life flight me.
to the UTMB in Galveston.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I lost.
So, like I said, take it with a grain of salt. I will definitely find out. I'll call somebody if I have to find out, but we got to find
So
out.
much blood that day. You ever seen that movie Carrie?
Man,
Yeah.
That bucket of blood. That's how I look when they took
I
me
can't,
to
but what a
dick
terrible
control.
week.
And the officer, he was so shaken up, he was fucked up. I came conscious.
What happened to
And I
Chicopee's
remember looking down at
icon, George
myself and,
Dorinda?
Oh Lord, have mercy, and that's it.
I wouldn't even went to the hospital. I said, let me
That's
take a
it.
damn
I
bath.
woke
I'm going
up
to take a
on-
bath.
I woke up on the helicopter kicking around.
I said, just let me
And
take a
man
bath.
said,
I'll be
"Man."
all right.
Oh,
Give me a can
man.
of corn.
That guard was crying.
Can of corn.
If you don't stop kicking around, I'm gonna beat you to death with this goddamn knife.
Well, I was taking
That
you because you
sucks.
was beat up already.
Like this, tackled to a stretcher on the lifeline helicopter. I said, where are we at? He said, we're in a helicopter on the way to Galveston.
He told him if he don't stop kicking around, he
Well,
gonna beat
I
him
hope.
to death.
I mean, I tagged him. I know he didn't want to talk to me, but hopefully he at least saw it and saw that people appreciate it. Is it confirmed? No, but there's multiple Facebook stories. I can't look at Facebook stories. But it's his classmates of the class of 75, I think they said they were. And that seems like it would kind of line up, right, with his age.
Death with a nice stick, man. What the hell?
Sure.
I didn't-
And how many oh boy, yeah. Oh, god damn it.
Inmates that were in the hospital, they got the good food. The regular patient got shit.
Man, I tell you what.
There's that iconic church with the meth lady. What a beautiful view the Heathen has. I don't think so, man. Chicopee, George
That's the only time, yeah,
Durunda.
that's the only time I heard of you getting beat that bad.
That's the only time I've ever been beat down.
You didn't go back and stab them one at a time?
But I tell you what,
They talk about the
there was
TV. Damn, man.
one specific man
Oh,
that I never will forget what his face was like. And he ain't got no legs. That's how much of a piece of shit he was. He
well,
was
I mean,
just-
Hogan is like losing a part of my childhood, but I don't really have any I don't ever want to talk to him. I never had any inclination to speak with Hulk Hogan about his career. There's so much shit I want to know. Maybe it's better though, right? Maybe it's better not to know.
A man with no legs was even hitting on him. Damn.
Man.
So, I got a lock up on them, bird, and they stuck me in the right across the hall. And so I get to go to town now every day, and I see this motherfucker getting jumped on by a big old black dude. That black dude slapped shit out that dude about 6-7 times. So I went over there and punched him one good time and knocked him out of his wheelchair. And kept on
Yeah,
walking.
Durunda.
Him out his wheelchair.
I hit that dumb bitch so
Damn.
hard that the whole goddamn wheelchair.
You remember Charles Fuentes, right? When he lost his leg, he was in a wheelchair out here. I had you help him, right, Joey?
Yeah.
Yeah, and when we was younger, we was like,
He
Charles, somebody deserved to get beat up all the
got
time.
it bad.
He just crossed my path one time when we was young, and he always
The thing
deserved it.
is, with George, I mean, who knows if anybody else had access to his website. The only thing he posted, if he is dead, the only things he posted toward the end of his life were videos of trees, some guy cutting trees down. So, I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't know. Who knows if he even had anybody who could... I mean, the website will go down unless... I don't know. Do they just keep your bank account open? Like when you die, if you don't do anything about it? He took the mysteries of the BOYT to the other side, yeah.
Always deserved it. That's why I ended up in prison.
Greg Jensen, bless Greg's heart, he's dead.
Well, if he
Greg
just
whipped
died
his
a
ass,
week
too.
ago,
Stabbed
it'll
the shit out
take
that boy.
it'll take until whenever his domain thing comes up. Well, if he's dead, I'm gonna buy the domain when it comes up.
And then Charles went to prison for like 28 years or something for molesting his children or something like that.
Oh my God.
Yep. On top of all the
I can't
assaults,
get
he had
his
a lot of assault
content, but we
cases on
can
him, too.
keep Durunda alive.
Damn fool he was when he went up there and punched my buddy in the stomach.
Greg.
Damn,
As soon as
man.
that boy came to,
This is like Ben
whenever
kicking
the
off
preview
before the
he had
restaurant
the
interview.
he popped
No
that boy
closure for me and Durunda, I
in
guess.
the stomach.
Yeah.
And then dropped the knife and went to beating on the kid. So
You know
he tried
what?
to fight back, and when he
You know what? Let's go get those goth chicks. Let's have them open up a portal beyond the veil, and let's go bring back George Durunda.
He lost some of his blood, even over stuff. He lost some of his blood, and he just fell out. Blam. And we all got on our bicycles and burned the fuck off. Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah, it was I think, somewhere on the seawall, one of them little stores with me and Charles, man. He came up trying to start some shit.
That's his dad,
Tired,
F. Wood.
He tried to hit me with a tire tool, man. He missed.
Born in
Uh-oh.
1925.
You know what happened when he missed? Now, how did you see that karate I was doing to you a while ago? Except with him, it was real.
The Heathen doing karate.
Yeah. Gilbert said, he trying to break my fingers.
Well, life is for the living. We mourn George, but we celebrate the living here with "Come On, we know that bike is stolen." Duranda, 60s.
You say it was in the
It
garbage?
was in the garbage. I'll take you where
Maybe.
it was at.
The bicycle?
That bike was in the flood. That motherfucker was fucking.
And the flood?
Yeah. Come look at the seat.
What flood?
I don't know, but it was in one of them.
Sure don't look like it in bad shape.
70 maybe.
It was dry rotted, was dirty, rusted everywhere. Had
You
mold
cleaned
in
it,
the
huh?
seat. Man, I think
You
that
cleaned
thing-
it?
I'm not gonna go to his grave. I mean, I would go privately. I wouldn't stream it.
Dollar store and sprayed it.
Now, I would go to where he filmed and do like a tour of the places that he went to, but I don't. It's kind of. I wouldn't really want to go to his grave. I don't think.
Warren had all this all over. In the garbage, Bobby dropped
Come out
it
of
there.
somebody's garage. Just sitting
No.
in a
No.
Yeah, he definitely
Yeah.
wasn't 100
This
years
is
old.
young,
Yeah,
this
that's
is
his
my
dad.
bicycle sitting in a garage under a house. You know, underneath these houses around here, you sleep shit like that.
Yeah.
It had two flats. I took it to that shop. over
Aired it
there.
up.
Aired it up and it stayed in there.
I wish I don't know if anybody's going to write one, but maybe I should call the Chicopee newspaper and ask him if I can write a tribute to him.
Look at.
Yeah,
if you
it was
ride
sitting in the
it's
garage
still
under
the tires
somebody
Yeah.
still lumpy, lumpy, lumpy.
That's all right.
Bitch,
You know,
Okay.
bicycles ain't
Got in
cheap
the
no more,
garage
right?
So long
do you
and
know
had the
that
weather hit it.
I've been praying for a bike.
Kind of hat you got right there.
Man, a bad son of a bitch, boy.
What's it saying there? No, summer
A week
hat.
though? Who knows?
Well, it's not a what Stetson is what I was thinking of. Huh?
All right, here we go. Let's see. Gilbert is proud of his garbage.
That's all cousin Rudy. He cracked out like a mother.
Man, give me another battery. That's the one you stabbed like 5
That's
times. isn't it?
Guido, his brother.
Oh, that was Guido you stabbed.
Oh, look at this guy.
Rudy's brother, yeah. I knew it was one of them.
See the young boy on the scooter. Gilbert says yummy and displays lust.
My friend right there. What's up, boy? He's been all my life.
Oh boy.
Get your ass up out of here. I'll put my foot in your. Bobby Joe said, this boy's sick in the brain, huh?
You got mental issues, man.
Yeah,
You got fucking
Doug Locke. He's still in Massachusetts, I think. So I don't know how close they were after. Hold
your
on.
brain with all them drugs, man. Killed too many brain cells.
Remember Ray's truck like that? I had a ball with that.
Yeah, that's what he had. That's what he had. You busted every window out of it.
All the way apart. Every goddamn window, headlight, tail light.
Yep. It looked, matter of fact, it looked just like that one before you got a hold of it.
We ain't
Do you think this is Doug Locke, the mortgage lending and sales leader in
ended
Massachusetts?
up seeing it one day.
With all the windows busted out, huh?
Windows busted out. He had to go get the lights in it. So he
I don't
could
know.
drive
It doesn't really look like
Everybody
him, but who
went
knows
in.
what you look like after all those years.
He was over here begging for money from the church, man. Marty said Ray's a good worker, so he comes to work every day. I said, does Roseanne have to be there for him too? Yeah. And he says, I said, you know, Ray and Roseanne aren't really skilled workers, okay? They're not. They are not skilled. They don't really know what they're doing. But what they are good at is screwing people. Like Eddie, I was tempted to tell Marty.
Okay, so it's not him. I see his up-to-date photo on IMDb. His name is Doug Malden Locke. It says Doug Malden Locke was born in Massachusetts in 1974, raised in both Western Massachusetts and Orlando, Florida. He grew up with a powerful desire to be an entertainer. His personal and professional experience includes roles both behind and in front of the camera, as well as on stage and in theme parks. He began working in local affiliate television in 1991, primarily behind the scenes in technical roles for entertainment programming, eventually working his way up to management with a TV central casting hub promoting a series of local stations in the Southeast. There's nothing in here about primetime, although it does say that he played Michigan J. Frog for on-air promos and in person. There's no reference at all here to he's married to Chris Malden. They have one child. He has served as a volunteer assistant to a number of celebrities, including many of the original Star Wars cast. I don't see any contact information for him, though. Yeah, this is him for sure, yeah. This is the guy. Oh my god, guys, he's in a fucking movie. Bridge of the Doomed. Okay, Bridge of the Doomed. I gotta find it. Let's get back into the Heathen.
Marty, I got a buddy, man, the one I hit in the head with the hammer, you know. He been coming around. Ray and Roseanne used him twice. He did it a second time. And just about a month ago, Eddie went and draw the whole house, and he didn't get paid a dime. So, man, you let Ray and Roseanne do it to you again? Yeah, again.
Okay, it looks like Bridge of the Doomed is on Prime Video, included with your subscription. It's available to rent on Apple TV. It's free on Fandango, Plex with ads, and it's also in like the library streaming services. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely do that. We'll have to watch that sometime.
That's the first thing I thought when he said it. Wait, you went to them again? Are you stupid?
He said he ain't going again. He
But
said
then
it won't
I
be a third time.
remembered, yeah, he's just stupid because somebody over here gave him brain damage.
Hit him in the head. That's what Joey keeps saying. He thinks I gave him brain damage when I hit him in the head with a hammer that time.
Obviously, he went back
Add
to
your
Ray and
text
Roseanne
here.
the second
I'm missing
time.
a friend of mine. A friend that I met.
Man, I can't believe that George Durant. Okay, this one is Gilbert says he has colon cancer. So he's even watching for fake cancer arcs.
What about the washing machine, man? When's the next time you're going to get into the washing machine?
I ain't doing that no more. They got a new motor in one of them. That's gonna be spent so goddamn fast. I get up in that bitch, I'll be
Whoops,
dead
sorry.
for sure. I don't have to worry about no cold.
What about the one you got in and took a fucking bath in?
Tell y'all something. If y'all motherfuckers are smart,
Man,
y'all
if
take
George
me
is
to
dead,
the
man, that
house,
really
y'all
hits
claim that
hard.
I'm your brother.
What a shitty fucking
Because you're gonna
last
get some
couple
money
weeks.
from my ass when I die.
It depends on how long you know. That ain't a bad idea, though, what he
You
said.
know, I'm actually
It don't
thinking
matter.
about
Whatever you can do, you got.
We ain't even got to claim that you're our brother. All we got to do is say we want to take out a lot. You ain't even got to give us permission. I can take one out on Donald Trump if I want.
Well, listen,
Hell, that's a good idea. That's a better idea.
listen, they said I got colon cancer. How true it is, they want me to go back next week for some more testing.
You TMB?
But man, I'm scared.
Well, doctors told me this. Now, how serious they are, I don't know.
You and them were talking about what happened. They tried to kill
Well,
me.
there's a difference between
They
you.
do it to my fucking ass.
No. There's a difference between you and us. With you understand they're gonna get you in and out of there because you ain't paying them.
Yeah, with us,
Yeah.
well, maybe not with me because I ain't got health insurance.
Yeah, with us, they literally got paid and they knew it. See, when I went in there, the first thing I did was show them the
Look at this. So Heathen is basically saying, like, I'm going to get good health care because I can pay for it. Gilbert, they're just going to get you the fuck out of there because you
big
ain't
stack of
paying.
money. That's all you got the money.
Your ass getting fat than a motherfucker. Look at your face.
Oh,
But
hey.
that's a good thing.
Joey wrote a song for
You're getting fat as a motherfucker, and that's a good thing.
me.
Linda.
Joey, hand me my coffee.
Linda.
Joey wrote a song for me. You want to hear it? Huh, you want to hear the song for me? Huh? Well, I was gonna go on a diet, but then I got high. I was gonna get in good shape,
Every time I come over
but then
I was going to do a members request videos to react to stream, but then I got high.
I got high.
I come every time I come around.
Now I'm fat as hell.
I love the fact that they're making this video and he's singing and somebody's making all that fucking noise in the
And
background.
hurting every
like a
day,
BP
and
stream.
I know why. Because I got high.
I
Because I got
think
high.
she don't want me coming around for some reason. Well, because I went over there and danced. She's like, I'll go back to the store. I forgot
I'm
to
not
get
sure.
the car.
That's strong.
The Heathen is married
for
for
sure.
sure. Damn, that's nasty.
I went over there and she left and I was sitting in front of the house. She said, you can wait right here. She got a brand new Buick. Looked like Linda's car.
I believe it, Ananje.
I should have put this on
I'm 55.
tripod.
I think he really does believe in that.
She's 70.
Yeah, but I might have been wrong.
All right, we got one more Gilbert update. Once when Gilbert, look at this guy. Heathen is absolutely burying him. Meet homeless man Gilbert Ordonez when Gilbert stole money. Gilbert having fights daily. Trying to pick up men at McDonald's. Stealing bikes. Proud of garbage. Colon cancer. And now rape. What a milieu
A
of...
quick intro
Oh, no.
on the video that I'm about to make here.
Here we go. Hell yeah.
I need everybody to understand that this here is adult content and viewer discretion is definitely advised, okay? What this is the story
Great
coming
lighting.
from Gilbert Ordonez himself of whenever he was in a rehab facility.
Gilbert
in,
is
I
a pretty
think, Texas
objectively
City or
bad
Mark.
person.
Somewheres he was in
Oh,
the
gross.
process of performing oral sex
Yeah,
on another
I was thinking there was for sure something really bad that he had actually been convicted of. Like, I have no sympathy for Gilbert
or
Ordonez.
inmate or patient, whatever they call them over there, okay? But when somebody
I
walked
agree
in,
with
Connie
Heathen
walked
and
out,
Anjay.
and he tells the story, but at any rate, the guy that he was performing the oral sex on was embarrassed of it, so he accused Gilbert of rape. And this is what this story is from Gilbert's own mouth.
It's rape anyway, right? You don't even have to accuse someone of rape. If you're talking about an underage child, you don't have to. It's by default it's rape, right? In most states, I think.
Because Gilbert had to talk to the police on that one. But without further ado, here you go, guys. Enjoy.
He did. He
This is
stole
Gilbert
money from everybody.
Ordonez himself, right out of his lips for the world to hear. All right. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Hey, I'm about to show you guys a rape video. Make sure you like and subscribe.
I just want
What a great video. Intro setting everything up. Now we're going to hear it directly from Gilbert.
to know how you can force a man to suck his cock.
I don't know. You tell me that
I
right
went to
motherfucker in prison for the
You seem to know how.
I went halfway to recovery, and that's what happened. This big old youngster, he might have been about 20, 21, but he was a big sucker. And so I used to...
Well, then why'd they arrest you, Gilbert?
Halfway to recovery, I'll never forget this. So I'm watching, got to touch his arm, there wasn't nobody looking. It was bad something. Now, I live in the trailer park. This man lives in the house park.
House
Every
park.
night, that boy would come in there and chill with me in this big old living room we had in the trailer park. And you know, some strange things wound up happening. And somebody
You come
called
out
us.
of prison, right?
No, I'm talking about the pathway to cover right here in Texas City, Lamar. Whatever,
Oh,
in Texas
Texas
City.
Out undercover?
No. He was just a young boy.
Yeah,
He
the
was
trailer park.
curious. So anyway, we at the pathway to cover. We're in the drug
He's
rehab.
serious.
He's
Oh,
serious.
drug rehab.
Came in there every night. I suck him up. So one night, I'm sucking this kid up, and then somebody walked in and walked out. So we been caught. That kid said, I don't give a fuck. Keep on going. I'm
Gilbert.
there. I kept on going. The next day, I get called to my counselor. He said,
Look at Heathen. Oh my God, wow.
The one that came up in the house and been with you, you sucking him up. I said, well, I said, how'd you know that? So you been reported.
I was cancer told.
I said, I'll be goddamn. So now, the boy had went and talked to the counselor first, so he come out. So now the man said, I'm gonna have to call the police. I said, call
For what?
for what? He said, the boy said you held him down and took his dick. I said, how can you look at this boy? This boy
big
is like a
heavy-
little old football player. And me, he's a mean little white boy.
I like that Heathen is essentially doing like real life unlicensed undercover police work and getting Gilbert to say all this shit on camera. It's amazing.
He said you held him
I
down.
said, how in the
Raped
fuck?
him.
So
Gilbert has to have no one else to
My
talk
mother
to.
we
Like,
talked-
he has to understand that the Heathen is like you know, collecting information on him.
To the detective, and she says, "Sir, sit down." I said, "I'm in Texas City Police Department across from the dollar store off of Highway 3." So the detective lady came there. She spied in the mouth. She said, "Look, I'm gonna ask you some questions in a real harsh way. I want you to give me a real harsh answer." I said, "Yes, ma'am."
Mm-hmm.
So she went to asking me these crazy ass questions. Did you touch the boy anywhere other than his penis?
I mean, it's dangerous.
You didn't touch his butt. I said, "Well, I stuck my tongue in there a couple times."
This is an ongoing investigation. He's trying to really get Gilbert dead to rights on this. Being involved on some level on that murder, I think, is the ultimate goal of these videos.
She said, "Okay, well, that's..." So she said, "Did you hold the man down and suck his dick?" I said, "Ma'am." I said, "You look at me." And I'm sure you interviewed him. I said, "Yes, I got the film going right here with a picture of him. See how big he is." I said, "How you think little old me can hold this man down and suck his..." Oh. That lady said, "Man, you know what, son? You're free to go."
That dude was
Get the
embarrassed.
fuck
He
out
tried
of
to
here.
claim rape.
So the lady,
What a
I went
jackass.
out there, and all the cops, when I was coming out, like, "Man, that's what's
That's
up." I
wrong.
said, "That ain't what's up." They said, "Man, we knew right off the bat, because we saw the video before she interviewed you. That kid got caught in so many goddamn lies." So there I was. The lady said, "Only thing
You know, they should be arresting him, though. They
you're
should-
not allowed to go back to Pathway to Recovery." So guess what? I called Sharon Trevino to come and get me, right? Okay. So Mama, this was after Mama had took me to the interview. This was before Mama took me to the interview. But the day that happened, I called Sharon to come get me from Pathway to Recovery, right?
I think Heathen could use his karate abilities on it, and he's made it clear to Gilbert, I feel like, without a doubt, that if he wanted to hurt him, he could. Remember, he handed Gilbert the knife and then laughed in his face? Like, I think he's established his, like, that he could beat Gilbert up. But, like, he wants that. I think he wants to get something done about this murder case.
Right? And so we're riding down Highway 3, and there go the white boy walking down the railroad track. I said, "You sorry-ass lying bitch." And then we wound up going to the police department. Mama took me. She said, "Gilbert,
They ain't gonna arrest him, though.
you got to stop doing that." I said, "Doing what?" She said, "Sucking them boys up like that. You crazy. Somebody gonna kill you one day."
What?
I hope I
Well,
don't-
the motherfucker, he wanted it, but he was
This
embarrassed.
man came to from the house.
Man,
where he
Doronda
lived
dead.
In the room were full of them goddamn bugs. Because I wanted to get
Bed
them
bugs?
bitches. I don't know what they were, whatever. Them bitches was biting all over
Yep,
my
bed
bitch
bugs.
ass.
Yeah.
So when I would catch one of them, they looked like little tits.
I got to get a hold of Doug
Bed
Long.
bugs. That's
And
the
you
bed bugs.
bust them bitches. Ooh, they're so gross.
Bed
And I
bugs.
thought to myself, man, you know what? That's the best thing that happened to me. I got kicked away from the pathway.
Still say the REC?
It was
Yeah.
creepy
That shit goes
because
off every once in a while.
you cannot. There's no way you can hold a man down and just take his dick. How you gonna hold him like this here?
Oh, my God.
And then the boy.
Well, okay, so Gilbert, I'm not going to spend a bunch of time on this, but what he just said was bullshit. He's saying you couldn't physically hold someone there. It's not just about that. Like, this guy has spent decades in prison. He's got violent crimes on his record. It might not be so much about, like, physically holding someone down as, like, someone being, like, scared for their life or worried that this guy's gonna, like, stab them or kill them if they don't cooperate.
Nasty motherfucker gonna talk about, I stuck my tongue in there a couple of times. I heard that one, didn't you? Did you pick it up?
Yeah, I heard that one.
I did. Well, the lady asked me, "Did you touch him anywhere other than his penis?" I said, "Well, not my hands." She said,
Gilbert's
"Well,
an
what touched
awful
him?" I said,
person.
"My tongue," and I did
Just
like
objectively.
that hoe said, "Bitch, please." She said, "You're free to go, man. Get up and get out of here."
Get the fuck out,
I sure
motherfucker.
did.
You
I
got
said,
down
and then-
the bastard.
Yeah, that was the end of it for her.
Hey.
She couldn't hold it anymore. She had to get him out of
And
there.
My mama loved
Dr.
me
Phil,
so
oh
much,
my
she
God,
said,
what a
"Bitch, I'm
disaster."
taking you home with me." So that when
The
I got
only
to
person in
stand
the
talking
audience
to
is
her
his
and
wife,
in the
agreeing with
spare
him.
room where all that shit was, I made me a tunnel to the bed.
Okay, we're completely up to date now on Gilbert Ordonez. We're back caught up. Make sure you check out the Heathen. Let's see. Let's go to the channel, see if Rich has put up any videos. Jedi Joy is in New York City, by the way. That's when Jedi Joy makes some of her best content. Here we go. Let's take a look at this one.
For me, no addictions. And I'm like, yeah, I'm an addict. Okay, just like everyone. So,
And she had been like sober going into the New York City trip, but New York City always kind of like tilts Joy.
I'm okay with like coming back down to earth, if that makes sense. Yeah, you can stop with that. I don't do any drugs, so just stop with that. I don't do drugs. You guys can do your benzos and your bullshit. I don't do that, okay? So stop with your bullshit of saying I do drugs. I don't. Anyone can see I don't do drugs, okay? You cannot do my job successfully and do drugs. Girls do the job unsuccessfully. If you do drugs...
Yes, Cody Turbo.
...to do anything
All right,
but
see you
drugs,
later, Ember.
you're not a successful business person, okay? So you guys and your drugs, take them and shove them up your own asses because I don't do drugs other than weed. And right now, I've done some alcohol, okay? And I'm honest about everything I do. So this shit of joy on meth, benzos, all this bullshit, that might be you. It's never been me. I've never done any pill in my life other than antibiotics. And I did
great energy.
Vicodin when I had my wisdom teeth pulled when I was 16 years old.
I would
okay?
get along with this version
I
of Joy swimmingly.
Okay, so that's my experience. And I did a half of a Xanax when I was about to die from alcohol withdrawals.
Man, benzos.
That's the only time I've even done a Xanax in my life. And it was a half of a Xanax because I was about to die. Okay? So you guys and your pills and your shit, not me. So stop putting that label on me because it's not me. And I tell you guys what I do. I'm honest about my eating disorders. I'm honest that
Jedi Joy need my husband bad. She was having trouble figuring out the streaming stuff without Rich.
I drink alcohol. I'm honest about my life. So stop with that. Joy's doing the things that she's not doing, okay? Because it just gets old. It gets old. It gets old when everyone says everyone on social media is on drugs when they're not, okay? Listen, if you're on social media, you're not on drugs. Because when you...
I don't know. Look at Tony Yo-Man, Cody Turbo. He's a big old dude, and he starts to get tipsy after like half a tall boy.
You're on drugs. You're not on social media.
I'm feeling it, baby.
Unless you're Ruby Spacek, okay?
Unless you're Ruby Spacek.
Like, you're not on social media. Unless you're Ruby Spacek, okay? Like, you don't go make a fool of yourself on social media on drugs. Unless you're Ruby. And she, forever will be hooked on synthetic.
I want to be clear. Joy did make an apology video for this, but I don't know. Ruby I don't know if Ruby's done things on drugs, but I mean, like, she's definitely acted out about the methadone situation.
Heroin, that's her prerogative. It's not mine, okay? So stop with it. Stop.
Well, Ruby has been A-logging them hard, I think, trying to find a new angle with her show. But so I mean, when you A-log somebody, you're gonna, especially the Healthy Family Force, they're not gonna take it lying down.
Stop with it, because you guys want me to be this vile, horrible person, but I'm not. And the more you guys try to hate on me, the more it just makes you look like terrible people, because you're hating on someone that all I do is take care of my family. I am in Manhattan working my ass off for the love of my married into family. My own family are assholes, and I wouldn't even, wipe their asses. But
what a great
Richard
video.
and Gloria and Annette are my family, and I would do anything for them, and I am so tired.
Man, imagine Mark Fusion Jedi Joy crossover with this type of energy. Man,
Tired of people hating on our family. It just makes no sense. For one thing, when's the last time you took care of your mom? When's the last time you took care of your family? Do you pay your mom's mortgage? I don't think so. So stand the fuck down.
I don't think so either, but there is an aspect to it that, in my opinion, many people who A-log the Thorpes definitely engage in, which is AdSense farming, of just showing whatever, you know what I mean? Because if you donate, then you get donations, but if not, at least you're extending it out. Like, I don't really feel like Ruby's great A-logging the Thorpes, but like Ruby A-logging HFF just feels like filler to me.
Because I will not take shit from anyone.
Like, she doesn't really have a connection to them. She doesn't really have an angle on them, you know? I think it's just like AdSense farming.
Anymore. I will not take your shit because I don't deserve it. And I am tired.
I want to take Joy to like a restaurant when she's in
something
this
bad
mood.
about me because
And last time she went to New York, she did do a video live in a restaurant, and I posted the entire clip. It was so good.
you're wrong. I am not a bad person.
Imagine her
I
talking like
suffer
this to a
from
snow cone
addictions,
vendor.
just like all of us. You guys on your sugar and
He
caffeine.
asked for
You're
tiger's
addicts too.
blood.
You're
This
both-
is
and
blue
you'll probably do
raspberry.
your alcohol and your benzos and your effing shit that you're saying I'm doing. Okay, so stand the fuck down because unless you are Jesus Christ, you have no right
Yeah, that's true. They do have like it is like an Ouroboros type thing.
to fucking judge me. And I am telling you, every time someone
The
judges
best A-loggers to me are people who are, even if it is on just like a surface level as a viewer, that are actually invested in the content. It's not just like, oh, here's a trending story or a trending thing, let me talk about it. But like, to me, the only real good A-logging comes from like being invested in the content, knowing all the lore, knowing, you know what I mean?
me,
And to be real, I don't even think Ava is really that into the healthy family force. I think she just does it to try to... I think she likes interacting with Rich just like she likes interacting with Ben. But I don't feel the same heat from her and the healthy family force that there is between like Ruby and the Thorpes.
you get your ass tagged because there is no reason to judge me. Not one
Sugar
ounce
snow cone.
of any judgment should come my way because I have never done something in my life that was disrespectful to another person on purpose. Maybe when I've been drunk, I've done some dumb things,
Sure.
or maybe I tagged some of you horrible people when you taxed me, but it wasn't. I didn't go out of my way. I don't
yeah,
sit on
I mean,
social media and just go
would
find
make
people
sense
to
if that's
troll
true
on.
about
What
Ava,
is
I mean.
wrong with you? What is wrong with you people that do that?
I think it's just fun. I think it's fun for Ava sometimes. I'm not really sure what like her end goal with the HFF is, like what she hopes to accomplish, I guess, with it.
Literally,
Besides
wake
views.
up. Are you insane?
But then she'll tell Rich that like her HFF content doesn't get any views, so she's not doing it for money or whatever. Like I don't know what her end game is with them.
to troll. Trolling is the most disgusting behavior on the planet because you guys are losers who are
Wow.
trolling on people better than you. And
Oh, wow,
all you
better
can
than you.
say is nasty things about people who live lives that are way more
Sticky
successful,
fingers.
way prettier, way better than you. Because you'll never troll on a loser. You don't troll on losers. You don't. So by
Wow.
you trolling on me, thank you. I'll take it. Thank you. Pat on my back. Pat on my back. You think I'm a winner because you don't troll losers. You don't.
You know what? Again, I don't understand the modern troll, of like doxing and stuff like that. But in my day, if you were like way back in the early days of the internet, if you were trolling somebody, I'm not saying that you had to like them, but it's kind of like I was talking about with the A-logging, like you kind of, if you didn't think there was something interesting or something valuable about them, you wouldn't be so fixated on them. I see 100 people a day on YouTube that I watch 30 seconds of a video and I'm like, nope, I'm not even interested. Like even if they do crazy stuff, like you have to genuinely like be invested to want to troll somebody, I think. But again, I'm talking about like an old school style trolling.
So thank you. I'm gonna take it.
Joy, listen. You have a lot of positive people there that are saying very positive things about you.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Turning off the chat for now. Yeah, keep it a real positive vibe, okay?
I appreciate that, but
I did post, if you want to just check out the kind of the more context with this, I posted 1 hour in New York City with Jedi Joy, and she talks a little bit more about this stuff in that video.
I am tired of the negativity
You did great.
on social media. No,
They
no,
keep
no.
trying to be relevant. Yeah, but the thing is, He-Man, you can poke somebody, but if they truly weren't relevant, they wouldn't poke back. Ava would just be like, oh my God, block, unsubscribe, that's it. And if Ruby was really done with the Thorpe, she would do the same thing. Just unsubscribe, unblock, or, you know, unsubscribe, block, and be done with it. Like, they are relevant to Ava and Ruby, like 100%. Like, otherwise they wouldn't be, you know, Ruby and Ava are interested in them to some extent because they or think they're relevant, because otherwise they wouldn't even think they were worth like farming the ad revenue from.
I'm ending negativity. I'm not going to receive it anymore.
Have I played the Ruby
I'm not
apology
gonna
video?
accept it.
I'm not sure if Rich posted that
I'm
one or
gonna
not.
ignore it. No more negativity. No more. No more, you guys. I'm ignoring all negativity now. We're going to focus on positive.
We're gonna ignore all
people.
negativity
I'm
now.
bringing the positivity. Where's Tiffany? Hey, listen, guys. If you could do me a favor, hit the likes and share the stream. I'd really appreciate it. We've been working hard over here trying to keep this thing up. She's all the way in New York City, so really appreciate any support you guys.
Look at Joy.
Thank you.
I'm in Hudson Yards. You guys want to see the big pigeon?
Oh my gosh, great video. Vegas is dead. Yeah, it looks like that's the only video that they've posted, that he's posted of her from there, right? Wait, did I miss one next to it? Oh, Joy gets oh, here we go. Here's a couple more. This is the one that I posted from, that I pulled the clip from.
And they're all getting clear. One of my trips, I got this for $5.
Moose Knuckle Daily.
You know me, I spent $5. Every truck wants to drive by me today in the
They
loudest
need
way.
each other. That's the thing, though. They don't. They don't. Ruby's content is better when she's Ruby SpaceX, not when she's this fake interviewer or fake investigator. Like, when Ruby makes Ruby content, that's her best content. She doesn't, like, Ben and Grace are good at A-logging people, but that's kind of like built into their content. But like, I still think even Ben and Grace content is better when they're focusing on their own content rather than A-logging somebody. Like, I don't think they need it. Maybe, I don't know, I guess if it's got the views or whatever, but I just feel like they don't need it.
Those are loud ass.
Ava does, because Ava's whole content is A-logging as far as I know, besides the like the IRL vacation trips. So I get, like, she's trying to be like a whatever, one of the like investigative A-loggers or whatever, but Ruby's content to me is better when it's just Ruby content, and I feel the same way about most creators, to be honest.
Shrugs. I guess
Unless it's somebody like Chud Logic that doesn't have any, you know, who again, their sole purpose is just, you know, reacting and A-logging.
it's middle of the night, so that's what they do. But, anyways, I want to bring that Willy Wonka jacket back. It's in the garage, and I look at my photos and I go,
Although
"I
Daninsky,
like-"
you know what? It was tough when I was deciding to, when I was wrapping up Thorpe Alert, like it did weigh on my mind of like, I'm about to experience a huge probably drop off of views, of view time, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it wasn't really a money issue for me because you can't monetize a lot of Thorpe content, but like it was something that I thought about, but then in the end you have to be like, there's got to be, you know, there's just a certain point to where you kind of got to move on unless things, you know, change, and they didn't change. So I kind of had to move on. But like, I'd probably say, like, to be honest, probably I had like probably almost half of my view hours dropped after Thorpe Alert. Like, so it was a pretty big deal, but I think you just got to try to make the best content you can, even if it's not focused on, you know, the same thing that you're known for or whatever.
Yeah. But I was trying to like do something different and go past the Willy Wonka.
Ava was leaving
but I
social
think
media.
I gotta make a research. Oh,
What expose video?
yeah, no, we're good. We're
Who's
good,
this
bud.
guy?
We're good.
Did Ava
That one
drop
is
a new
not
video?
the one I want to talk to. Let me tell you that. Yes, you a certain level.
Why did I end Thorpe Alert? Because I don't like the content. I don't know what it's like now. I don't watch it anymore, but I think the kick run for me was the point that I was just like, okay, this is I think everything with War Chief was scripted. It came off scripted. The punch with Lalo was one of the fakest things I've ever seen. It's like Boogie falling through a table. It just wasn't Ben and Grace content anymore. And people will push and say like that's not true, but even Ben like talked about it on the restaurant interview. Like, it was definitely a shift. And then also, like, I don't like that kind of content, but like there are people who really love it, so it makes sense to let them tell this part of the story. You know what I mean?
That one, that guy is a wacko.
I mean, I still have my archive, but it's not up anywhere now.
I'm not gonna be a part of that one. Let's go sit down. Next thing I gotta move along. I don't want to see where I am.
I mean, there's a chance I might put some of the like transformative content back up, but probably not the clips.
Move along. I mean, I'm not near my hotel, but I just don't want anyone knowing where I am.
She took a needed break. What was her break from?
So I'm like keeping you guys close till I get that. I was not gonna put up with that. Yep.
Well, and I should say this too. When Grace was in the chat during one of the last Thorpe Alert streams, like we talked about it a little bit, and like to Grace, the kick content was the best stuff she'd ever done. And at that point, it's kind of like, okay, maybe I tuned in at a time where I thought like this is what the content is, but I actually tuned in at a time where the content was the complete opposite of what it's been a lot of the other time. You know what I mean? So, I mean, when she said that this was like, she thought this was the best stuff ever, then I was kind of like, okay, we're never gonna, like, if this is the content she wants to make, then I just need to let her make it and just, you know, move on.
No, but how are you? Can I get?
It's a little dicey to
away
keep
from
them up.
people that
I
are
mean,
weird? I gotta keep you guys. Sorry, I know there's a terrible thing. Look at my New York shirt. As I find a new place before I dox myself with where I am, but all the fucking weirdos are coming out. Excuse my French there. At this
to be
hour.
clear, the move,
And so
the move to kick was not my issue. It was that the content changed, and I didn't like I liked the lolcow stuff up until the Miami arc. I thought that was kind of fun, and then I thought I was kind of over it. And then to lose the channels, to do go into Keemstar's house and stuff like that, I didn't like any of that stuff really. I don't think I clipped hardly anything. I think the only thing I clipped from that trip was her encounter with the cowboy guy, the old man. But like, it wasn't the move to kick. It was just that like I didn't like them it seemed like they were trying to replicate lolcow live content, like scripted drama and stuff.
I gotta find a safe domicile for myself here. Ugh, that's unrecognizable to new people. So excuse this view as I find myself a new place to pop a squat.
Excuse this view.
But it's getting hairy out here. Everyone is popping a squat and wasted. You know, you got all these homeless, wasted people. Okay, sorry.
Yes, and Joy is a hoteled drunk person
that
squatting on the street.
GD, excuse me. It said something.
Isn't it? I mean, is it just because I'm high all the time? But isn't it just weird? It feels like weird to me that Jedi Joy is just loose on the streets of New York. Like, isn't that strange? Like, that's just such a weird thought to me. It's like in Grand Theft Auto when you like switch between characters and you like check in on what Franklin is doing and like the map zooms in. Like, it's just funny to think that we would drop in on Jedi Joy, maybe like dancing in Central or like dancing in Times Square or something.
That I was not. No, I wasn't going to be part of that. I was not going to be part of that harassment. It was this wasted, homeless weirdo that was like, it sounded, no. That one guy was cool. I could tell he was all right. He was, is there something you can, is this, what is it? Okay, that's nothing.
We have another
like,
paranoid looking over the shoulder.
Hotel, but it's more like, I don't really want people to even know where I am. Because in a weird way, I mean, I doubt there's anyone in Manhattan watching me. But still, if they were, like, I don't like the idea of someone, like, literally being able to walk up to exactly where I am. Like be like, oh, you're exactly there. Let me, you know, I mean, not that it would happen. But ever since everything, I mean, back in the day, I wouldn't have even ever worried about that. But after what happened on what trip was that? Was that November
it just feels
or March
like
when I got
anytime Joy goes to New York, it feels like it's like one of those special Saved by the Bells where they go to the beach.
Now I'm just like, no. I don't want anything like that to ever happen. I don't want anyone to know where I am on any level.
On any level.
Live. If it's a video that I'm posting, you know, afterwards, like a short, sure, I'll show you, you know, but with a live, it's like, because I'm currently here. Does that make sense? So it's like, I don't want it to be where, like, someone can be like, hey, I saw you on your live and I walked to where you are. You know, not that someone would, but just the fact that they could, it makes me uncomfortable. Like, because I am in a crazy city by myself, and so
She's pretty
like,
open.
I have to like protect myself in a way, you know what I mean? And especially like,
I'll never forget when Richard made the thumbnail and it was like it was Jedi Joy naked behind the shower door and it was like kind of fogging her body. And then it said, she was like peeking around the door and then the text said, "I finally pooped."
but most of the people in New York are probably not the issue. So really like someone coming up in person is probably not as big of a concern. It's just this weird thing of like, just, it feels like a little bit of like an invasion of privacy if like you feel that someone could come to exactly where you are, like just from online. Like they go, I know exactly where you are. I'm going to come sit down next to you. I mean, it's not going to happen from someone online. It's just from like a transit walker, but still, like if someone could, that makes me uncomfortable. Does that make sense? So, anyways, that's neither here nor there. But
Oh my god, for those of you who don't watch on Twitch, yesterday we watched Deadliest Warrior and one of the people had a nunchuck, so we got to see how Jedi Rich would fare in combat.
let me see. I'll probably head back to my hotel soon because
Skull
it's getting a
fracture
little
was the
bit
result.
more
by the way.
hairy out here in the sense of like more wasted people, more homeless people.
Yeah,
or
Ember has a real
just not
back and
what
forth with the
interacts
Jedi.
the later it gets. So I probably will jump off soon just for my own kind of like safety of like it's getting a little bit wild out here of like it's not unsafe or I think anything that happened to me. It just more like becomes like a little creepy, you know, because like I'm telling you, like everyone's walking by is just like creeping me out now because they're just like so intoxicated and creepy at this hour. Like this city, like it's like it gets wild after hours down here. Where it's like just like you know, it's like.
All right, let's see. I think there's some shorts we can watch. I might have to. Oh, here's her. Yeah, here's her with the producer. I forgot about this one. This is in the clip that I posted.
If you want to, sure, come say hi.
What's going on?
Come here, come say hi, everybody.
Oh my god,
So,
what happened? There's
got
like
the
100
beers,
retracted
Instagram?
messages.
It's YouTube.
YouTube. What's up, YouTube? What you know? What kind of channel you got?
This guy looks like
What are
he,
you talking
he
about?
has like a really
Anything and
nice
everything.
lowrider
We're talking
bicycle.
about people judging others for me and you and the alcohol. You got like alcohol. Yep.
I got tequila.
Yep.
He's got it in a
other
glass,
people
too.
who are
Amazing.
drugs judging us.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, weed too. Is that weed?
Cigar. Sorry, no weed.
Nah, but you know, like, have you ever smelled weed?
I have, yeah.
Weed is nothing like another drug. Like,
Yeah, I've done weed, but I've never done any other drug.
you never done that drug. It's nothing like alcohol, though, either, right? It's like it's a different drug.
It's different. It's completely different.
Because I like when I'm sober, I do weed. People don't consider that sobriety, but
Yeah, weed for me like makes me like not control myself.
Oh, really?
But alcohol, even that's
I don't think so. Joy's not really known for interacting with chat.
not how drunk I am. I'm always in control. But weed, I'm not in control.
She acknowledges comments if she's solo streaming, but only in that like she sees that there are comments, so she knows she's live.
That's how I am.
Oh, well, he's different than
Typically,
me, so
Rich
there you
will
go.
relay
Alcohol
Yeah,
for
messages
we
to
all
her.
different.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with that.
Most of the messages toward Joy are pretty negative, so Richard like filters through the good ones or ones that he thinks that are negative that can get a good clip or whatever.
Are you visiting or you live here?
I live here.
Oh, cool. How long you been in Manhattan?
My whole life.
Sinister
I'm 49.
Minister Jr.
I'm 40. You have lived in the city your whole life. Here we go. We got a New Yorker by nature here, but accent. No New York accent.
I try not to. Reason why? I travel a lot. So I travel a lot, so I try not to sound like a New Yorker.
New York.
Yeah, I got my
I
New
gotta
York
get
guy.
a drink. I'll be right back.
I got my New York guy. A big Yankee fan. But yeah, I know.
Oh, I'm Mets.
Oh, yeah, shit. Cancel.
Oh, we're no longer friends.
But yeah, no. It's all about, for me, you know, my kids are the most important thing. But at the end of the day, when I travel, because I travel a lot for work, I don't try to sound like a New Yorker. Not for any specific
Well, you
reason.
don't have one at all.
But I just try to have like a neutral accent. But people always know I'm from New York. When you leave New York, You always sound like you're in New York.
Yeah. My mom
In
was
New York, you may be able to kind of fake it a little bit, but not that I try. I just try to be more neutral.
Yeah, well,
Because
you know, it's weird because I felt my mom was from Long
She did.
Island, and I felt like the accent used to be
She did say there was a bunch of drunk people squatting in the street.
stronger than stuff. Like I don't hear that New York accent that often.
But you also live here.
No, I
It may
don't.
not be as strong to you.
Yeah,
But
that's
to
true.
someone from Montana,
Yeah, that's true. Then
you don't forget about it.
Yeah, my mom.
If I say forget about it,
That
I say
one.
forget about it.
Forget about it. That
Right?
one. I heard it. I heard it.
And you hear it
Oh,
certain
boy.
things.
Forget about
New
it.
York. If I go
Forget
to
about
Vegas, I say New York.
Oh my God, I'm
Like-
from Vegas now. I can't believe you just said Vegas.
It's
That's
New
where
York.
I'm from Vegas.
Yes. You're from Vegas?
Well, I'm from
Joy's like, I don't want anyone to know where I am. Listen, here's where I live.
Cali, but I live in Vegas. But I did live in Manhattan for a year too.
Okay.
And I visit like every couple of weeks. But my mom is from Long Island.
Okay. So let me ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
You're sitting on the street in Manhattan doing this. Where you live right now?
Vegas.
You live in why are you here?
For work. Yeah.
So you're,
Don't ask me my line of work. It's a weird one.
I used to produce porn, so I can't be
Oh my God.
can't be any worse than that, can it?
That this is the right guy to talk to.
Oh my
it's
God.
very sick.
So what's similar? I want to know what's similar to porn. What's similar? What's similar? All my friends love me, so I'm here with you.
Escorting.
Oh, you like prostitution. I don't have any experience with
Oh
that.
my God, what a great video.
It's close to porn.
It's close.
I can't believe you said that. Like I'm like of all people to stop
Yes,
by.
exactly. I my first
Jedi Joy
porn
meets a
site was
porn
called Priests and
producer.
Prostitutes in 2004. It's a true story. This is not made up. I just walking by my friend.
Well, enjoy
No, they
yourself.
don't fucking love
Oh,
me.
you better go back.
Hey, they don't love me. I got my
Enjoy your tequila. Cheers, matey.
Just a
And
glass
have
of
a good time.
tequila is
All right.
great.
pounds.
All right, pal.
Enjoy.
All right.
It's been fun. New York City. You never know.
It's been real. It's been fun. It's been
Never
real
know.
fun. Yep.
Never know.
There you go, you guys. There you go. Everyone's nice in New York. See, people just come and talk to you.
That was pretty bold that they threw that out to him like that.
Well,
Look at this is great, man. Rich is coming in, the news reporter. Okay, Joel, you've just spoken with a local porn producer. Can you give us an idea of what things are like there in New York on the ground?
it's just weird that he said porn, and I normally don't for all you.
Great
y'all
work, Rich.
heard, but it was like, what are the chances that he
Yeah.
said porn? I was like, because I was like not gonna go there.
Jedi
until I said
Rich
porn. I was
Journey.
like, well,
What does
now I
that
almost
mean?
feel like I need to because
You know,
it said
that's
porn.
Journey?
pretty funny shit, man.
Like the band?
That was funny, right? Like I didn't
Well, it was
expect that.
pretty funny. It was pretty funny.
That he
But
said
New York
porn
City
of all
was just-
things.
It's great.
It's just different. I mean, the same thing when it happened when I came to Vegas. Like I'm like at these parties. Yeah, it just.
And then he said Vegas too. It's like, what are the chances? Like he
I
said
know.
something.
What are the chances? I know.
That was weird. Like of all places, he said something like Vegas, not knowing I was live in Vegas, and then he said, well, it can't be as bad as porn case. I was like, oh, jeez. It was just funny
Yeah,
that
yeah.
he said the whole thing.
He's a Yankee fan.
I know. It's just funny. New York, that's how New York is, and and I never take it in a like a weird way. Like people are just friendly, you know. We're like in Vegas. I almost feel like someone like that would have gone further. Where he'd be like, "Whoa, where are you staying?" You know, like in New York, it's just how it is. People just interact, and you move about your way because you
That's
have everything's going
romanticizing,
on.
but
You stop
she's
by,
drunk.
you see a girl blogging, you say hi, and you move about. In Vegas, I probably literally couldn't have got that guy to leave. I'd have to be like, okay, I'm good, you can go, you know. But he moved him on, like just in a natural sense because his friends were waiting for him. You know what I mean? Because New York, like people have things going on, like, and it's just, and that's what I like about New York, is that people.
I don't know. I guess maybe Joy just has like a real hard on for New York, I guess. I don't know. She's presenting it almost like a utopia.
I don't know, like everyone that is here has a life. Does that make sense? Because you have to here. Like, in a way, you can't be a loser living in Manhattan. Like, you are successful at some level to even survive here. So, like, a girl sitting here is not gonna like end your adventure. You know what I'm saying? Where like in other cities, oh my God, a girl, oh, you know what I mean? It's just like, so that's what I like about New York is I never get weird vibes from people. And like, I talk to people and I don't worry that it's going to go anywhere weird. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, it is what it is here. And we're like, in Vegas, I probably.
She did say she lived there for a couple years. I'd like to see the content that they made during that time. Because it seems like right now when she goes there, and I mean, I don't know. I mean, her work is what it is, but she doesn't really seem to have a negative view of it at all as far as her experiences. So when she's going to New York, she's kind of living this almost like a fantasy lifestyle, at least to her. So I can see why she would be like romanticize it. But if she lived there for 2 years and had like the realities of it and still feels like that, maybe she just really loves New York.
Probably be less likely to talk to a stranger because I would fear they were going to not leave me alone. You know, like I knew that guy was going to stop for a second and move about his way because he was here with his friends. They had walked ahead of him. And like, I just knew he's going to stop for a second and carry on. Like in Vegas, I'd be like, don't even interact because that guy might latch on and never let you go kind of thing and like be a nuisance. In New York, that's what people stop, they say hi, they go about their way because they have lives. Like you have a life. Like you said, he has kids, you know, he has a life in Manhattan because.
Well, I think she has to walk kind of far from where she's staying before she can stream because the people that watch her show always try to like call the hotel she's at and inconvenience the hotel and try to get Joy kicked out and stuff like that, which I mean has got to be annoying.
In order to survive in Manhattan, have a life. You're in no way a loser. So it's like I wasn't gonna like stop his entire night, you know, but he just wanted to pop in because he saw me sitting here with a tripod and then what's this girl doing? But it was like, and then he carried about his way, you know. And that's what I like about New York is people have other things going on. So you're not their biggest event of their night. Like seeing me sitting on the corner was not his biggest event of the night. You know what I mean? Whereas in some cities, that might be the craziest thing you see. A girl blogging on the corner, might be like, what in the world? I've never seen something like this. Here they're like, yeah, what are you doing? Like nothing is weird in New York. Nothing is out of the norm. Like everything is acceptable if you're in a weird way because
everything is acceptable.
I don't know. It's just New York. Like New York is supposed to be New York is supposed to be different. New York is supposed to be edgy. New York is supposed to be all these things. And that's what I love about New York is it is those things. So like I'm never the weirdest person in New York. I mean just like where I guarantee half the time I'm the weirdest person in Vegas at times. But never like the weirdest person here. It's just not gonna happen. There's always gonna be someone cooler, weirder, smarter, hotter, more successful than me. That's why like you come here because these are the winners. And I'm like the biggest loser in New York. Like and that's
Great
a
pull
good thing
quote.
to be like the worst
the biggest loser in New York City.
Does that make sense? Because to be the best
That's gonna
with
make
the
it into
worst,
our Netflix documentary
like,
about all
to
these
be the
people.
worst with the best. Like sure, it can be last with the winners. Don't make me be first with the
Grace is filing her suit against Destiny for defamation. Stream coming after filing. Yeah, that's going to go somewhere.
Does that make sense? So in New York, everyone's a winner. Like in order to survive in the city, you're a winner. Like this city is hard, and this city eats people alive.
People do love LOL suit content, though.
I will forever. Like
Trump just lost one of his
anyone
defamation cases against
here all these years because
one of the news anchors. Maybe Grace
easy.
will have more luck.
And it's expensive, and it is hard work, and it is dedication, and it is a commitment.
What's the how is she framing it? Like as far as how she was defamed?
To want to be here because any other state is easier than living in New York. Living in New York is hard, and you have to want it in order to make it happen because all you have to do, pack up, go to Vegas, and you just dropped your rent like 90%. So to be here, you want to be here.
Or is the hope just that he'll talk about it on his stream?
Yeah, same like be in the best pool of society versus the worst. And I get not everyone can be here because it is too expensive, but if you can, like pat yourself on the back that you were in New York because it's a cool thing and it weeds out the ones that can't handle it. I mean, and I could stay to the level of these people because I don't make enough to survive here. Like I was drowning living in New York because it is too difficult. And I mean, we were making it, but like long term,
7 years, I think, right?
Keep up
On
with the
most
pace
crimes.
that was needed for here. Like I was working every single day for a year. I didn't have a day off, and that pace I can't keep for life. You know what I mean? I can't not have a day off for years on end. I did for a year, but I couldn't do it much longer. And Rich pulled me out of New York, and I didn't want to. I was mad at Rich. He got us a plane ticket back to Vegas, and I was infuriated at the time because I was like, "Don't take me away from New York. I want to be here." But he took me out of here because I was drowning.
Okay. Did Grok write handle the filling out the filing paperwork?
And he could see it. And now when I look at my photos from when we lived here, I was like, oh my God, I can see why you're worried. I mean, I was emaciated. It looked like death, like a ghost. And I was like, let's go.
Yeah,
let's
she
just
loves
chuck
New
it on
like
forward. And he's like,
really
you're gonna
loves
die.
New York.
And I was pushing myself
She
to
loves
such
the
a
Mets.
level because deep down,
I've got a full game with commercials of an old 80s opening day, the Mets thing that I want to watch, but I have a sneaking suspicion I wouldn't be able to stream it.
wanted
Here anyway.
to make it work. Like I wanted to be successful in New York, but in my line of work, like you can only do it in short. It's like coming for 2 weeks. I'm pretty exhausted by 2 weeks. Living here, it's just too much. But it's hard for me because my soul feels alive in New York, but I also die with.
That's interesting. All right, let's watch a couple shorts. Let's see. She had a couple fun ones in here. We're going to get copyright claim, but I think we'll... Oh, here we go. 2 LVMPD officers harassed Gloria.
And then the cop said, let me see your ID so I can check the address. And so she's like, sure, showed the address. And then she said they left. That was it. I said, they didn't leave anything, a card? They didn't say there was like anything? She said, no. So my point is, see, if what Joy is saying is wrong about...
So is it basically that Destiny perpetrated, or I don't know, what would you call it? Like whatever you do when you continue something, perpetuated the idea that she and Ben had a sexual relationship? That's going to be a tough one to say that they didn't do. You know what I mean?
Mark Weiner, then why did he call...
Like, I haven't watched a lot of the old stuff, but I feel like there's just way too much, there was way too much leaning into it probably for a court to draw a line. You know what I mean?
His goons over at LVMPD to harass and intimidate Gloria. And then the cop said, let me see your ID so I can check the address. And so she's like, sure, showed the address. And then she said they left. That was it. I said, they didn't leave anything, a card? They didn't say there was like anything? She said, no. So my point is see, if what Joy is saying is wrong...
Oh, okay. So Joy made a big rant about how she didn't, like, she likes, you know, that she views America as like, you know, the melting pot for immigrants, and she doesn't really like some of the stuff that's going on. And then 2 police officers show up to harass, and oh my God, Rich tagged the FBI. So after that, 2 Las Vegas Police Department people showed up in the middle of the night.
About Mark Weiner, then why did he call him...
Oh, Mark Weiner. Okay. There's a lot going on with that, but I can't get into it right now.
His goons over at LVMPD to harass and intimidate Gloria. And then the cop said, let me see your...
This was one of Mirage's absolutely favorite hotels, and they were doing...
Well, right, but how can he hurt her reputation by saying something that she says herself? You know what I mean? Like... Again, I don't know, maybe I'm missing a nuance and I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a legal expert. But if I come on here all the time and I tell you guys that I like to get high and then, you know, or I like to smoke weed, and then you go on a podcast and you're like, oh yeah, you know, I watch this guy Mark Fusion and he smokes a lot of weed. Like, I can't be like, hey, you're defaming my character.
An insane amount of fraud. So they got closed and they're boarded up.
But maybe I'm missing something. I don't know.
I want you guys to see this hotel. I want you guys to take in the level of beauty of this hotel that is now boarded up. That breaks my heart. I have to walk away for you guys to see it. Okay.
I love this content.
Phenomenal hotel
Joy
we've ever
documenting
stayed at.
historic boarded up building.
Every room is massive. I mean, look at this. It's like Gotham City looking hotel.
Gotham City looking hotel.
And I feel I'm responsible a little bit for them closing.
Oh boy.
Because I literally contacted the FBI and every sort of authority because they were literally stealing.
True. I wonder what Rich was doing because he was telling the story. I could be wrong, but it came across like he was telling the story as if he wasn't there, which could be part of why it wasn't filmed. Maybe he was off doing something and Gloria and Annette were back at home.
Everything from the tourists and from all their guests. They would come in your room and steal stuff.
Remember when the Democratic pollster showed up in the middle of the night and they filmed it and it looked like a fucking complete analog horror experience?
They would take your deposits. They would add incidentals. They would double charge.
Their jokes aren't factual evidence. Well, I don't know. I guess that it'll be to a judge to decide.
You never give me back your money. I mean, they had this massive visa fraud thing going on there. So I turned them in, and now it's gone. And I'm sad, not that I did it wrong. Like, it had to go because they were disrespecting it. But it's sad, and I'm like, I hope.
I think the other thing about it is, like you said, they waited all these years. I mean, did it take this long to do the damage? Or I don't know if that's a factor. Are there other people that have made these same claims that aren't being, you know what I mean? Have they legally defended this position in the past to like set a precedent or anything, like protecting a copyright?
Hope someone.
You know what I mean?
Reinvest, because it's gorgeous.
Is she serious about it, or is it a goof?
Absolutely favorite hotels. And they.
Hey, this is for Ruby Spacek. Ruby, I am so sorry. I was 100% wrong.
She's looking off screen.
Don't know why I did it other than just being a drunken idiot. But I just want to throw this out there.
She can't show her hotel junk, even like any logos, because every time she goes there, people from the chat try to dox her and harass her and stuff like that.
If you in any way
Swatter.
could forgive me
Not in the fun
and
way.
have any desire to come to Manhattan, I have an open door invitation for you to come hang with me. We could do a blog like talking about this or whatever, but like I just want you to know, like, I understand if you never want to have anything to do with me, but I
Why
really
are you
do
recording
like you,
this?
and I was so out of line, and I'm here.
Okay, I'm not saying that she was right to say the things that she said, but like Ruby Spacek is an A-logger to the Healthy Family Force. Why would anyone expect like Joy to be overly kind or whatever? You know what I mean? Again, I'm not saying Ruby deserves it, but I think like when you A-log somebody, you kind of have to expect that maybe they might have a negative attitude or bring up your negative behavior too.
Here in Manhattan, and you are welcome to come hang out.
Refusing to
anytime.
remove. Oh
You
boy.
can
Oh, a
stay the
video.
night here. I don't even care. Like, I have a hotel room in the city, and
Well, if you'll notice, Junk, Thorpe Alert fully complied well in advance of any such orders.
I just want you to know that open door invitation. I totally
No-
get if
no
you never
lawsuit
want to
here,
interact
please.
with me, but I was just thinking, you know, you're not that far. I would love to come to you, but I just don't have time with work. But
Like, I don't think, again, I'm not saying that she was right or wrong in what she said or that she should or shouldn't have said it, but Ruby is a very dramatic A-logger, and, you know, I would just think you kind of know you're going to get, you know, you're going to kind of take some hits, I would think.
if you,
It's
I
good
know it
content,
seems weird
though.
after what happened, but I was thinking about it because I'm like, you're not that far. So if you feel any.
She said earlier that Ruby would get drunk and on drugs and act a fool on stream, which I think is, I don't know if you consider, I would say she's acted like a fool from the lack of her methadone at times, but I don't think I've ever seen any besides like weed and stuff like that. But I mean, she does act funny on camera. That's, that's her quirkiness. I just don't think Joy needed to apologize. You know what I mean? I just don't. I think the things people say about Joy, like, I just don't think she needs to apologize here. Just like I don't think Ruby would need to apologize for A-logging her.
Desire to come to Manhattan, we could have a chat, we could go to lunch, whatever. I would.
Well, Ruby is not an unbiased A-logger. Like, she doesn't do the deepest digging. Like, somehow or another, she had imparted it to Mr. Deadman, to where Mr. Deadman thinks that Joy's on crack and that they have children. Like, I don't think there's a lot of fact-checking going on.
Love to apologize in person.
Yeah, we watched it. I mean, I just
really
don't think
like
it
you, and
warranted
you've
an
always been
apology.
nice to me, Rich.
I mean, I like this video, I guess,
really
so
feel
that's...
bad. I don't even know why I attacked you, because I've never disliked you, and I just don't know where that came from, and I'm ashamed. So, sorry, but seriously, totally welcome. Get it if you don't ever want to meet me, but you are welcome to come spend, I don't even care if you spend, like
Oh, no.
You could come and just hang out with me, like...
Ruby is milking a free trip to Manhattan out of this deal.
And just hang in Manhattan. I'm just saying, my door is open to you on any level. I would take you to lunch, take you to coffee.
I think it's because she feels she'll say something like how she thought that Grace was bulimic, and then she'll feel bad because she's bulimic herself, and she would think about someone saying it about her. So she's struggling because people are probably clowning on her because she went to New York and got drunk, and then she called Ruby out for her, maybe unoptimized addiction cycles. And so now she's feeling bad, but it might just be more like a feeling bad for herself. But
coffee, whatever, chill, hang in the city, anything like that. Just want to throw it out there, but totally get if you're not interested. I won't be offended, but just want to put that out there because I'm very upset with myself.
I love the Jedi Joy New York energy, though. You cannot beat it, man. It's every time she goes there, it's just nothing but fucking Kino. And then Richard is like, I don't know if he's anxious or what's going on with him, but like his energy is different when she's gone, and that leads to some kind of funny content too.
For how I treated you, because you're a wonderful soul. You're a gorgeous
wonderful soul,
being, and I love you. I love your little hamsters.
Joy was factually wrong, but yeah, but who cares? Like I said, nobody's fact checking. No one's looking at whatever. They're just saying whatever to, in the moment on stream. But it's on pretty much everybody does that. So I don't think anything. I don't think no matter what she said, she should have apologized unless she just wanted to do it for views, which is good.
She's so damn cute. Reminds me of little Casper, and I'm just sorry.
Joy, really? Are we to the point to where we're glazing cinnamon? No.
Hey,
Okay, now that we got that kind of slightly organized, now let's make a little
see, here we go.
And a little steak for a dinner.
Gangster Gloria. Do you think that's it?
Steaks are a great meal. I know a lot of you people eat more vegetables and whatnot, but you'd be surprised how much vegetables.
Why did Rich put the music so high on this? I can't hear him. Okay, hang on. I know which one I want. I just gotta...
Oh, jeez. I owe a personal apology to Ruby Spacek. I'm sorry, Ruby. I was drunk, and I was being mean. I really do like you, Ruby. And I got my feelings hurt because I felt like you were judging me. And I judged you.
Apology number one.
So I was doing what I thought you were doing to me.
Cinnamon.
So I was a hypocrite. And I'm sorry is all I can say. Like, I'm sorry.
Great energy
Like, I
in this
really am
video,
sorry.
Joy. I love it.
From the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. I was in the wrong. I really like you. I think you're a beautiful soul. I think you have beautiful energy. And
Beautiful soul
I'm
again.
drunk, and I'm judging you, so I'm sorry. I was wrong. I'm sorry. For real.
For
I'm
real.
really sorry, baby. Please know that. And I really do. I'm thinking because like I feel like an asshole, but I love your energy. I see you as a beautiful person, and I'm sorry for doing what.
Oh, look at poor Jedi
means to
Joy.
you.
She shouldn't have to apologize with her cool like
Alcohol
headband
makes me
thing.
an asshole, and I don't want to be that. So I'm sorry. I won't do that again.
Hopefully there's not another, there wasn't another apology video later on.
I am ashamed of the way I treated you. Please, know from the bottom of my heart.
This isn't a woman thing. This is a YouTube thing. This is just Paro and King TL. We could have the exact same exchange between those two.
I feel ashamed and guilty for the words I said to you. I'm sorry. Oh, jeez. I owe a personal apology.
Okay, guys, I'm trying to do a live, but apparently having a sound, so I thought instead I'd come take a video with this huge pigeon. You guys, I'm trying to talk to you.
This is fantastic content. This is exactly the kind of IRL I want to do. A video with a big pigeon.
I can't fathom why it's not working. Like, I don't understand. I've called Rich like 3 times, and I don't know.
No audio.
So,
I need my husband.
I'm just frustrated at this point. Look at this cool pigeon.
Look at this
Guess
cool
what?
pigeon.
New York said now you get fined for feeding pigeons. Just like Vegas. So irritated with that. Like, what's going on with that? Like, come on now. Come on. Look at this cutie. Look at this cutie. I love pigeons. Don't call them flying rats. They're wonderful.
Don't call them flying rats.
Oh, I can't with this stupidity.
Great video.
My live not working. I don't even know. I am social media incompetent. Ah. Okay.
Love this
I will
video.
try later to do a live. They came over to this area just to do a live for you guys, and I can't effing figure it out. And I keep calling Rich, and he's trying to help me, but you know he's at home, and okay. So I will try to jump on later, you guys, because I was really trying. No one could hear me. Super irritating. Catch up later. Okay, guys.
Oh wow, you're on time. I bet they'll hit this. Hang on. Oh god, this one will definitely get hit. Can we take a second here? And I mean this sincerely, okay? Who else, when they go somewhere that's in our little sphere of the internet, produces this kind of content of like all kinds of like local stuff, all kinds of shorts, videos? No, it's always just lives. Like, I really feel like every time Joy goes to New York, like we get amazing content of like all kinds. She's in New York looking for a new husband. Wow. All right. Amazing. I knew it would be good. Thank you, Jedi Joy. Amazing. I love the New York content. Let's talk about some recent Savvy Guy videos that I thought we needed to check out. Let's start with this one, okay? A morning discussion on the algorithm.
Good morning, guys. Back with another discussion. Got back with the black screen. It was a good stream we did, but you know, the algorithm is very sensitive. So you know, certain things the algorithm is just not going to accept, you know, especially when you use a certain words and stuff. I like doing the live streams, you know. I don't do them often because I feel like it's a treat, and you want to be able to get what you're going to say out, you know. You want to have some good topics to talk about when you go live. So that's why I don't do the lives often. But you know, the algorithm is very sensitive, so that's why I say in the next live stream, let's just be mindful of the things that we say. Because
can you imagine thinking that you can have an open panel and everybody's just gonna be like, yeah, okay, I'll play by the rules. Come on, Savvy, that's a little you know, that's a little naive.
Certain things the algorithm is just not gonna accept. You know, I can tell that I've had a lot of growth, and I understand, you know, a lot of people tried to help me in the past. A lot of the things that, you know, I know a lot of guys talk about women and stuff that they was going through. It's just a way that you go about talking about your circumstances, and you know.
Okay, so here's what happened. You should have checked the dude when he started talking about all that rape stuff. It's your stream, Savvy. Start acting like it. Savvy Guy says, I thought he would have used a wordplay on the word like some content creators do. Dude, I don't know why dudes still don't know we can't be using that word. Shaking my head. Folks too old not to know. And then say what we want. It's a free country. So that's what happened. Somebody was talking about rape.
I realize that regardless of what you're going through in life, you got to be mindful of the things you say, because even if you're going through hell, when you start talking reckless and saying all kind of off.
Would you say at this point that based on some recent changes that really it's a cope to say that talking about that is the reason you're down in the algorithm? YouTube, I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but they recently changed the rule that you couldn't curse or say anything controversial in the first 7 seconds, which was like your preview window. Like they took that away. Like you can be monetized now, even like going right out of the gate. Like I'm not sure that saying that is the reason that you're being held back in the algorithm. We talk pretty openly about it, and we've had segments, I mean like the Gilbert segment, but we've had other segments of talking about that topic pretty openly, and like the videos don't get flagged. I think maybe if you're talking about it in a certain way or you're glorifying it or something like that, then maybe. But I don't think the algorithm is as like speech oriented as it used to be.
Off the wall stuff. Once you put that out there in the universe, you can't take
He does
it back.
get dominated, yeah.
That's just a lesson learned for me, and hopefully that's a lesson learned to a lot of guys.
But Cody Turbo, what the savvy lives though at a certain point just become like AdSense farm. Like he just lets them talk to each other, you know what I mean? So I don't even know that like he's that into it. I don't think it's something like he really likes to do, or he would do it more because I think they do. I think he could make a little bit of money.
It was a good live, but you know, the algorithm, like I say,
I think it's because if you mouse over or you like use your remote to go over a thing, it will play a 7-second preview of the video on some formats. And so I thought that maybe that's why they did that.
Won't accept certain things. So,
but yeah, like it's always been kind of a known thing that you don't want any cursing in the first 7 seconds. So like, that's why if you watch some of my videos, like nothing will happen for like 10 seconds and then VP will pop into frame. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I had to get kind of creative sometimes with that and like lead in on a lot, well, especially on VP videos.
In the next live, let's just keep it
but that doesn't, that's not
mindful.
A thing anymore.
And the next time I go live, I'm gonna be mindful to make that speech before beforehand, and just tell everybody.
Yeah,
let's
if you
be
just tell
mindful of the
people
things
savvy,
we say
they
in the
won't
chat
cause any
because,
problems.
The algorithm is very sensitive.
Very
to
sensitive
certain
algorithm.
topics and certain things that are said. You know, you got to be mindful of what you're saying on these platforms because you don't want to say anything that could be used against you because you never know who's watching, you never know who's tuning in, and you know, there's already a negative stigma on guys who are sex deprived. People already have a negative impression of guys who are sex deprived. They automatically think that these types of men are dangerous anyway.
See,
so,
Savvy Guy, Savvy Guy has said numerous times, haven't he, that you can't trust guys that are in the same position as you because they'll do anything to just so that they can have a little bit better life than you do. So he's looking to outside sources, whereas I think maybe the phone calls coming from inside the Discord.
We don't want to give them. We don't want to do anything to incriminate ourselves.
You guys like this? It's like he's in the trunk of a car.
In the future, I do plan on doing another live stream, probably sometime towards the end of this month or next month. So be on the lookout. You know, I don't do live streams often because they're a treat, and I want to get my thoughts together of the topics and things that I'm gonna talk about when I go live. Because you know, that's just the best. That makes it more interesting.
I thought I heard the Halloween
so more people can engage when you have a topic to talk about. But let's just be mindful of the things we say next time in the stream. We'll go from there. But because I like doing the live streams, but you know, we just got to be mindful of the things we say. But other than that,
do you think his normal conversations are like this, with like the looping and the like always having to circle back to the original like topic point, or do you think it's just a put on for the camera?
You know, it wasn't a bad stream, but we just got to be, you know,
it was a
let's
treat.
Just be mindful next time, and I'll make sure next time I go live to make it perfectly clear. Let's be mindful of the things we discuss in the chat and the things that we say.
Is that why the camera's off?
But other than that, it wasn't a bad stream. We just got to be mindful because people automatically have a negative impression of guys who can't get no box. But just a little morning presentation. Not gonna hold you guys too long. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. The content is doing well. I mean, I'm coming a long way. Like I say, every time I do a presentation, thanks for all the support. I've come a long way.
We should be mindful moving forward.
If I would have took this thing serious a long time ago, and if I could have went about things in a different direction long time ago, shoot, you know, this thing could have taken off for me long time ago.
Sure.
I could have been at 100 million subscribers. Easy.
100 million?
But, you know, it's a process. But you guys have a good day.
There was I guess there was like a rape discussion. And he thought they would use like the special words. Okay, this song is a glimpse of the afterlife. So ethereal.
For you guys real quick. How you guys doing today? Got a quick little presentation that I want to make. How many of you guys, I don't know if you guys been keeping up with music lately, but I want to talk to you guys about this real quick. Look like it's gonna storm out here, so this gonna be real quick. But how many of you guys are familiar with the new single from Chris Brown, Holy Blindfold? Holy Blindfold. Holy Blindfold. How many of you guys are familiar with that new single that Chris Brown just released? I mean, that single that he just released, that is a great, great single. I'm telling you guys. The new single from Chris Brown, that is a great, great single. If you guys have not checked out the new single from Chris Brown, make sure you give it a listen.
My brain is
to that track. I mean,
melting.
The choreography in the video is nice. I mean, you know, Chris Brown don't disappoint when it come to music, guys. Y'all know he gonna make some good music. But yeah, I mean, Chris Brown.
The new single from Chris Brown,
he gonna always
Holy
make
Blindfold.
some good music.
Holy Blindfold. Never heard the song.
You know, Chris Brown is a talented artist. You know, I mean, the dude may have emotional problems, the dude may have anger problems, but I mean,
this sounds like me sweeping for grace.
You can't deny the natural raw talent that this man has. I mean, Chris Brown is a great artist. I give it to him. I mean, if you have not checked out the new single from Chris Brown, Holy Blindfold, make sure you give it a listen.
Savvy guy with a defamation suit.
I just love the way it unfolds. It's a female in the beginning and she has angel wings. Because I got a real creative mind myself. And, you know, I think about how the afterlife is going to be sometime or what heaven would be like. And I love the visual effects in this video. The choreography is just so nice. If I didn't have this camera in my hand, I would do some of the choreography that's in this video. Chris Brown doesn't disappoint. He's a great artist.
Just unbelievable run of videos the last few days from Savvy Guy.
In spite of his challenges, the dude is talented, you know. In spite of what people may say about Breezy, you can't take away the dude's natural raw talent. Dude is talented. You got to get a man his flowers. I mean, incredibly talented. I mean, I want to see what this next album is gonna be like, but this single that I just heard, I mean, I like the video. This song right here makes me think about being in Monaco on a yacht. You know, I got on I'm with a woman, she rubbing me down with the baby oil. You know, I'm drinking cognac out of a baccarat glass. You know, I'm on a yacht in Monaco and I see the beautiful sunset over the ocean. That's what this song makes me think about. You know, getting some sloppy dome in Monaco. Monaco is a beautiful place. If you haven't seen Monaco, make sure you look at some pictures of Monaco. It's
sloppy
in France.
dome.
Beautiful marina, beautiful ocean waters. That's what this track makes me think about, you know. It really makes me think about being somewhere out the country. You know, I think about being in a rain shower with a woman, you know, and the rain is coming down on us. I like those rain shower heads. I'm gonna get one of those in my I'm gonna have to get one of those installed on my RV.
I swear, sometimes I watch Savvy Guy and I think there's no way that this dude is ever gonna top this video. And he fucking does it all the time. Like, this video to me is just nuts.
Because I'm looking at some RVs. I would love to get
another RV
that got a rain
shower.
They got a rain shower head. The rain of heaven coming down on you. I would love to be in one of those showers with a woman, drinking on some Bollinger or some Paul Roger champagne. You know, that would be so nice. I never had Paul Roger. That's a champagne that I would love to try. But this track right here, it just makes me think about being somewhere out the country with a woman on a yacht. I'm getting some sloppy dome on that yacht. You see the beautiful sunset. You see the beautiful sunset over the ocean, you know, on the marina over there in Monaco. I know Jay-Z shot a video in Monaco, but that's what this track really makes me think about. I mean, the visual effects are phenomenal in this video. I mean, Chris Brown's vocals are very nice. I mean, this is one of those tracks that'll give you a nostalgia. This is one of them tracks that will stay stuck in your head for some time. I'm ready to see what the new album is gonna be like. I mean, if I had to rate Holy Blindfold, I give this song a 10-10. Make sure you give it a listen, guys. I really, really love this
I thought
song.
he was wrapping
The video
up.
was nice.
We're only
Looked
halfway
like
through
they
the
was
video.
Somewhere overseas somewhere, maybe in Spain somewhere. That's the vibe that I was getting, because it starts off, he's in a temple dancing with an angel, and
I thought the video was over.
it's crazy how she disappears at the end of the video. The angel that he's dancing with disappears. She goes back up to heaven with God after the video is over. I mean, stunning visual effects, I'm telling you guys. So if you have not checked out Holy Blindfold, make sure you check this song out. I mean, this one of them tracks right there that just makes my imagination get very creative.
Sure.
I'll just say that. But all I can say, guys, if you haven't checked out this music video, make sure you check it out. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to Savvy Guy. We're going to be at 10K subscribers very, very soon. Thanks for all the support.
He could be there by the end of the year.
If you can.
He's almost at 9,100.
You don't have to donate a lot. Anything will help. But, yeah. Holy Blindfold is definitely one of them tracks that's going to be in my head for a minute. I try not to watch the video too much, because when I listen to this song, I can feel my emotions climbing. And when I listen to certain music, it'll make you feel some kind of way. It'll make you start crying certain songs.
Sure.
I mean, this is one of them songs that really make me think about being in the French Riviera on a yacht. The beautiful sunset, a woman rubbing me down with the L'Occitane lotion. Oh, yeah, it's one of them tracks. It's one of them tracks.
Sure.
The sun setting over the French Riviera. You know, I'm spraying on some
Look
of that.
how happy Savvy is.
Some of that Aqua de Parma, Fico di Amalfi. Oh, yeah. Spraying on that Aqua de Parma, Fico di Amalfi. Oh, yeah. That's what this track puts you in the mind frame of. I mean, this track really makes my imagination race. This track, I mean,
this
I love
video is fucking unhinged.
I definitely do, guys. But
my God,
all I can say, guys, make sure you check this track.
I mean, it's a great advertisement for the song, but I feel like there's no way it's gonna live up to that.
I would love to get you guys feedback on Holy Blindfold.
This is a crazy ass video.
This song and Miracles by Usher, I can put them in the same category together. I wish Usher would release that track. Better than walking on water or breathing in space.
Sounds just like Aaron Neville.
Live bigger than living forever. Making it rain, a miracle. Whoa, whoa. We didn't know we'd overcome impossible. Whoa. Making it rain, a miracle. That's a nice song too. That's why I say Miracles.
I know this is a great
and
video.
Holy Blindfold, I put these two tracks in the same category. But you guys make sure you check this track out.
Man.
I'm pretty sure you won't be disappointed. I mean, Chris Brown is a great artist. Anything that he puts out, you know it's gonna be a hit. You know, the dude just don't miss. Some people just don't miss, just like Usher. When he releases music, you know it's gonna be
just like Savvy Guy.
Be a hit. But you guys, make sure you have a good one. And I'll
just
talk
like
to
the
you guys
Heathen.
in the next presentation. You guys have a good evening. Happy
Man.
Saturday.
Man, that was an absolute all-timer. What a fucking great video. All right, here we go. Gentle Fluidity Tribute.
What's going on, guys?
Hey.
got a hit song for you guys right quick before we end the day. Gentle fluidity, masterfully made. When I spray it on, I feel pure serenity. Shout out Francis Excursion. Oh, shout out Francis Excursion. Oh, shout out Francis Excursion.
From the first time I sampled this, I knew I had to have it. Juniper berries deliver a fizz. It's truly class in a league of his own.
Can't you imagine getting some sloppy dome while this is playing?
Masterfully made.
This really makes me feel like I'm aboard a starship somewhere with my face in some buns.
I feel pure serenity. Shout out Francis Cursion. Whoa. Shout out
I can't believe
Francis
Savvy Guy's a
Cursion.
real person, man.
Francis
He's so great.
Cursion. Whoa. Shout out Francis Cursion. Francis Cursion. This fragrance is like a relaxing day drinking ice cold water. I feel my mind go at ease each time I put it on. Francis Kurkjian knocks the ball out the park with every creation. Gentle fluidity, masterfully made. When I spray it on, I feel peace.
Oh my God. Like, I know I say this all the time, but sometimes it's just like, I can't believe we live in such a great world where you can just turn on a free app and see stuff like this.
Shout out
just for
Francis
free.
Kurkjian.
Well, maybe with an ad.
Oh, shout out Francis Kurkjian. Francis Kurkjian. Whoa. Shout out Francis Kurkjian. Francis Kurkjian. Gentle fluidity. Masterfully made. When
This is the equivalent of Grace filing the lawsuit, hoping to get some rub from Destiny. This is him hoping that this perfume maker sees this and, you know, likes the song.
Spray it on. I feel pure serenity. Shout out Francis Kurkjian. Whoa. Shout out Francis Kurkjian. Francis Kurkjian. Whoa. Shout out Francis Kurkjian. Francis Kurkjian.
Oh boy. It's ironic for me to call someone else crazy. Wait, hold on. Can we open this in a new... Okay. But I feel it's appropriate. We need an album together. Stay positive. Bro, delete this. Whoa. Oh my God, I'm dead. Oh, and he deleted the live stream. Okay.
Gentle fluidity, masterfully made. When I spray it on, I feel pure serenity. Shout out Francis Kurkjian. Whoa. Shout out Francis Kurkjian. Francis Kurkjian. Whoa.
Savvy and Jimmy,
Shout
king of
out
repetitive
Francis
lyrics.
Kurkjian. Francis Kurkjian. Francis. Shout out Francis Kurkjian. Shout out.
Oh my God, there's still over a minute left.
Shout out Francis Kurkjian. Shout out Francis Kurkjian. Shout out Francis Kurkjian. Shout out. Shout out Francis Kurkjian. Gentle fluidity.
I mean, to be fair, they don't want to... probably don't want to see this. Your average Savvy fan.
Masterfully made.
They want to hear the
Spray
presentations.
I feel pure serenity. Shout out Francis Kurkjian. Whoa. Shout out Francis Kurkjian.
Shout out Francis Kurkjian.
Whoa. Shout out Francis Kurkjian. Francis Kurkjian.
Oh my God, Savvy.
Make sure you guys comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this song. I wrote this song. Came up with the lyrics off the dome. That's talent.
Did you see the
Make sure
infamous one that got taken down?
Donate to the Cash App. $ Brandon Lock 125. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Shout out Francis Kurkjian. All right, let's wrap this up with one more. This one, oh wait, what was this guy's deal? Oh, he doesn't have any videos. He said he was crazy, but yeah, no content. All right, here we go. Final video. By the way, name of this video, Life of Hell Choreography. I know. Every single video, it's like, what? There's no way he's gonna top singing out on the street, and then it's just musicless dancing. Like, come on, where do you go from? Where's he gonna go from here? He's hot-shotting the territory. I want to look at the comments so bad, but I can't. I don't want to miss any of this. I'm like in Clockwork Orange. I want to like cry my. I don't even want to blink during this. Oh my god. Man, YouTube is like this. This is the best. This is what Lalo does off cam, but he just don't have the testicular fortitude to do it on cam like Savvy does.
God rest my soul, yeah. God rest my soul. God rest my soul. God rest my soul. Chris Brown's new track, Holy Blindfold.
Oh no.
Beautiful track.
Come on.
That was just a little something different. Life of Hell choreography.
Choreography.
Yeah. Make sure you guys comment, rate, subscribe.
We got 2 minutes left.
I mean, you can't deny the choreography in that video is amazing. If you guys have not checked out Holy Blindfold, make sure you give it a try. Make sure you give it a try. Make sure you watch that video. You know, we doing something different. We switching up the algorithm. I love that dance move. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
That's a beautiful dance move. That choreography in that video is just through the roof, guys. It's impeccable. If you haven't checked out Holy Blindfold by Chris Brown,
the new single,
make sure you check out that track.
Did it just release?
It's a beautiful track. Life of Hell choreography. Comment, rate, subscribe, donate. $ Brandon Locke 125 Cash App. See you guys in the next presentation. Peace.
We got a minute left.
I feel good, guys. I passed my automotive finals.
This guy's got this. Savvy videos have like, they're like Lord of the Rings. Every time you think it's over, there's like a new, there's a more ending.
I'm moving up in life, guys. You know,
Ben Thorpe
anything that's worth having, it's not gonna come easy. But I just wanted to, do a little choreography there. Let me
Switching
know
up the algorithm.
what you guys think about that choreography.
Choreography.
Beautiful, beautiful track. I can't get enough of that track, Holy Blindfold. Holy Blindfold, when I'm looking at you, God rest my soul. Woo, that's a beautiful track. Feel like a do-do-do, a do-do-do, do-do-do, Woo, that's a beautiful track. God rest
Yeah, these
my
videos today were just
soul.
absolutely bananas.
But make sure you comment,
Every
rate,
one of them.
subscribe. See you in the next presentation.
Well, wow, what an assortment of Savvy Guy videos. I think this is to me the best Savvy Guy week of content maybe ever that I've seen. Oh, we got to read the comments. Shoot. Okay. When life has beat you down so bad, you might find yourself in a hotel room dancing for your life in between the beatdown. He's lost his mind, and as an incel, it hurt me to see another incel in a situation like this. I love you, Savvy. The last marble Savvy had is now lost. Nothing to do now but embrace the insanity. Over for... Oh, look, another Lalo reference. Zesty cells. This guy holds the key to the good life, war in the world, bad salary, bad country, no wife or kids. He doesn't give a shit and just starts shaking his ass to the beat of the music. Humiliation ritual to keep channeling algorithms. Okay. Well, there you go. Great videos from Savvy Guy. Thank you guys for hanging out. I know it's kind of an odd stream, but hopefully you got something out of some of our journeys with these 4 YouTube channels. But thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. We'll be here tomorrow for prime time. It sounds like it's going to be a sad episode. I mean, George Dorunda sounds like rest in peace. The Chicopee legend is dead, apparently. But I'll try to get more information on that before the stream tomorrow. But I'll be back tomorrow for prime time. We're in the home stretch. I think the last 5 episodes are all we have left. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks again for hanging out.